Party time turns into showtime. Good morning, good afternoon. It's not going to be that because you're supposed to be watching that right now, so good morning only. Ladies and gentlemen, degenerates, gamblers, college basketball fans, non-college basketball fans. Don't know why you'd be here if you were not. Just good old-fashioned ticket cashing folk. If I left anybody out, I do apologize. But welcome in to episode number 16 of the Cup of Joe on Campus podcast. I am your humbled, honored, hyped, and always handicapping host Colton, Capping Colt Soroka. And I can't thank you enough for choosing to stop by, hang out with me and my partner. Obviously, he's juiced, he's vibed. It looks like he got his ears lowered overnight, got him a fresh, clean cut. Partner, how in the hell are you doing over there, the legendary Riley RMags Magnuson?
Dude, obviously you can see I'm juiced. I think I need some conditioning drills because I'm a little out of breath after that. I mean, usually we kick it off the dancing right as soon as the show starts, but I had to keep it going today. I don't know, dude. I'm doing pretty damn solid over here, though. How about yourself, my friend?
It's a spectacular day to be alive. The rest is up to me and thee. I am choosing to spread positivity. Now, I do have an urgent news announcement.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, as the legendary Reverend T.D. Jakes, I fuck this up every week, dude. As the legendary Reverend T.D. Jakes once said, it's time to wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up with the TTL crew for the absolutely loaded 105-game college basketball slate on this absolutely beautiful March the 5th, 2022. You know the vibes. You know what's going on. Hey, you're still knocking the sleep out of the eyes. That's all right. Your boy's got it covered over here. I'm double fisting. You know the damn drill. I've already had a couple of these filled up and down the old gullet. They're going to keep going down as this show rolls on. Partner, might as well cross that bridge. Good to see you this morning, pal.
Hey, got to get it crossed off before we forget like yesterday. Like my, I got the big
bears.
one today, but it's a nice little.
Hey, bad news bears. Good to see you this morning.
Oh,
Coffee,
yeah.
right, meow, 100%.
Right, meow, dude.
You're looking swell. You got your ears lowered yesterday, huh?
I sure did.
Sure, I love to see that.
Sure
You're looking snazzy, looking good over there. I'm a due for one. I'm getting one next week, so be ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, it was long overdue, dude.
Yeah, most def. Hey, it's I am definitely too. I've been taking a little bit of time in between, but hey, plenty of time to get into nonsense, into bullshit, and all that in between. We got the rabbit hole diving shorts firmly affixed here this morning. We will probably be diving into more than we can all keep track of together. So just get ready for that nonsense. But for right now, you know the drill. We're sitting in a pile of beans. We got a Benjamin in between us, and it's time to go over to campus. So my friends, without further ado, unless you got anything else on your mind over there, partner.
I don't think so, dude. I mean, we gotta wade through what games are tournament games, what games aren't tournament games. We might only have one championship game. I think today. I know OVC is the championship game. I think that's the only one that's championship game. But aside from that, dude, I was licking my chops looking through this entire slate today, dude. I can't wait.
Hey, talk about us, a couple of geniuses. The old UNI Panthers advancing on into this championship game. The semifinals. I don't know what it is. Or the MVC. You said OVC. I was thinking MVC. Either way. Yeah. Forget what I just said there. I was thinking MVC. Either way,
MVC semifinals today. Though big games though.
We did take the Panthers. They did move on. So either way, there you go. There you have it. Before we get into any other nonsense that I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. My my ass from my armpit sometimes here, but they're saying you don't know the difference between your ass and a hole in the ground. What do you got to say about that? Oh. Yeah, for sure. All right, 150%.
What is that from?
I don't even remember. It's from some fucking some YouTube video like back in the day.
Head, pal.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Here we are. It's showtime. It's prime time. It's still 8:30 in the morning now. 8:36 in the morning. So hopefully we can all wake up here together, my friends. It's time to get going. First game on tap. The Arkansas Razorbacks. Woo! Pitsui! Against the Tennessee Volunteers. Volunteers laying 6.5 points on their home hardwood. It has held firm at this number, as well as the total holding firm at 139.5 since open partner. What say you, brother?
My man, This one is triple starred as a question mark for me.
My brain was oozing out
Am
of my
I crazy,
ears.
dude? This is way too many points for. This is too high, too good to be true for Arkansas. Is what I'm trying to say over here. It's Tennessee or nothing, right? There's
Later,
80%
don't play
of bets and money. I mean,
later, don't play.
I'm saying, period. I'm really interested. I needed a second opinion on this. I'm afraid to fade the must bus because it doesn't make a ton of sense to me right here. I mean, it does
Can't
kind
really
of,
see it. But it says
see it, but.
Tennessee -6.5 money in bet spot. What the fuck? So yeah,
And these fade the public spots when it's like this. These 11 a.m. games are my favorite ones on a Saturday, man, because there's no time for this type of shit to flip to where it, the monetary liability evens out. You know what I mean? So I'm really interested in Tennessee here, dude. Am I crazy?
Did we just come across our first ad of the day?
I think we have to. I just needed a second. I was just hoping.
I got burned at the 7, so I hate laying chalk. That was the only reason. If you
but
dude, because I
Tennessee,
love it.
What the fuck are we doing here?
What are we doing here? Because it hasn't moved, and all of my plays today are based on that frozen line movement, and that is exactly what is happening in this. And I mean, you would expect at least to see the hook have disappeared, or at least this to go down to 5.5 with everybody, their brother, aunts, uncles, fathers, dogs, and anybody in between, cousin, sister, daddy, twice removed for our friends down there in Mid-Tippy. That was wrong. Lord, I apologize for that right there.
They're the hottest team in the world, dude. Everyone knows it, too. I mean, Arkansas, getting us back on track here over here.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I apologize for that right there. Yeah, that being said, dude, I fucking love Tennessee because they were going to be one of my best bets just because of that frozen line movement. I shit you not. Every one of my plays is based off of that. But dude, if it's not Tennessee, what the fuck are we doing?
Exactly.
I love it. I love it.
Exactly.
So yeah, we'll stick it on there. I'll put it on the bet slip. I'll stick it on the ads, and shit, we get to stick the old ticker up early here today. Holy smokes, my friend. We usually talk a little while, but yeah, I'm same exact page you are on that one. I love it. So there we go. Ticker's live and in prime time. Let's keep it moving, keep it grooving, boys and girls. 104 games remain.
Okay. We go. Was it 105 exactly? I didn't count it out.
Yeah, I counted it out this morning because I knew it was a little lighter, so I was like, I got a little extra time. I'll count it out. Number 24, Alabama Crimson Tide. Roll Tide, baby. I should have rolled my Roll Tide, but I just did a little Brewhouse action today. Shout out to our friends at Normal. Shout out for sure.
Not quite the same, but
hey, shout out, dude.
I guess in moratorium since the season ended yesterday.
Yeah,
hired somebody new already, though. Shout out. Did you see this?
Oh, damn, Skippy. No, I didn't see this.
Ohio State assistant, I do believe. So I have no idea who.
The Ohio State of the MVC now? Is that what you're telling me? We could be in the Big Ten next week. Oh, I love it. Debatable? Debatable.
Bringing in an assistant coach of the Big Ten.
Hey, if it's on the table, I'm cool.
We're in the Big Ten, right? Yeah.
Hey, sure. On the table, I'm cool. Second game on tap. Number 24 ranked Alabama Crimson Tide and the LSU Tigers. Tigers laying 3.5 on their home hardwood, down from 4 at open. A line has caught, or the total has caught a hook rather up from 152 at open to 152.5. Partner, what say you? Any plays?
I don't have any plays. I had it written down, man. I think I'm just staying away from any Bama game for the foreseeable future, which obviously is going to be tournament games, man. They're just so damn inconsistent, and you don't know which team is going to show up, man. And this LSU team is heated up, and so I lean towards LSU, but I am worried that I'm going to take LSU and Alabama's going to be the top 5 team as opposed to the 150th best team in the country. You know what I mean?
I agree with you. I'm going to keep myself out of this one, but my little 2 cents of advice would be in the matchup between how these two teams have played in the SEC all year. Whoever is the dog in this matchup is probably who I would side with.
Yeah.
But I'm just too much of a homer taking my Crimson Tide. So I'm just going to stay away and enjoy this one on the outside. That being said, next game up on tap, number 25, Virginia up against the Louisville Cardinals in Louisville, Kentucky. Line currently at 4, up from 3 at open. Total at 125 from 125.5. What say you, good sir?
I've got nothing on this one, man. This one is I cannot stomach taking Louisville, but this is a big monetary liability side in Virginia on all the same, man. But Louisville is I can't stomach taking Louisville even despite all that. I don't know what your thoughts are.
No, man, it would be take the points with Louisville or not, but it seems to be on Saturdays in this spot when I go ahead and fade Virginia. I've been getting killed in this spot, so I'm going to stay away from that. And kind of stick to my guns as far as I'm not going to play any ACC, but maybe I am actually going to play some ACC with the exact next matchup on tap, my friend. Yes, it is. Going to the match between the Boston College Eagles and the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Line currently at 3. It's held firm. Stick a pin in that. We'll come back to that line. The total as well is at 133.5. Frozen solid there too. Partner, anything from you in this one?
I know you've got something on this one. I'm ready to hear it, dude. This is another one I needed convincing. I kind of glossed over this one somehow a little bit, so I'm ready to be convinced on this one, dude. I think I'm in the boat with what you're about to drop down.
All right, well, I flipped the screen, so I'll dish it out real quick. We're taking the Boston College Eagles +3 here, and we're calling it the ACC Attacker. We're attacking the books right off the jump, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, Bay. I've been playing this exact spot all week long. If you've been tailing me, you know we've been really profitable, and we're going back to the well again. There is no reason for this frozen line movement trend to not continue to hit. This line opened up at 3.5, down to 3 across the market. Pretty much frozen at 3. Take that pin out. Just told you about that. Despite the Yellow Jackets at the -3 spread, getting 76% of bets and 80% of money. This line is going nowhere. In fact, it's getting easier for them to cover with Brinks trucks backing up to their facility. I don't know. Call me crazy, but I ain't buying it. They're 7-10 straight up, 4-11-1 against the number on their home hardwood, that being the Yellow Jackets. This is not the conference tournament yet. Couple more games left on the ACC schedule. They're wrapping it up. So speaking of conference play, it means a lot. 4-15 straight up for the Yellow Jackets in ACC play. 8-10-1 against the number so far. They have won 2 out of their last 10 games. The last one was on February the 19th. They won 68-62 against Pittsburgh, and the other one was February the 5th when they won 69-64 against Clemson. Both of those games, they were the underdoggies. I am not buying it in this spot. Now, my friends, you might argue Boston College ain't great. They're 2-9 straight up, 5-6 ATS on the road, but I'm focusing on the ATS number. I love them to move about 500, obviously 500, 6-6 against the number on the road this season. They might not get the outright win. I lean towards them doing that, but hey, I'll buy all the books, buy all the points the books are willing to give me. Speaking of conference play again, 6-13 straight up for the Eagles, so a little bit better for these guys in ACC play, and definitely better against the number. 10-9 ATS in ACC play so far. They have won 3 out of their last 10 games. I'm not going to hide that from you, but 2 out of their most recent games came in their most recent 4. So, hey, at least they're starting to turn the bus in the right direction, heading towards the old winning station, if you will. Now, one final key thing before I dish out the trends on this one. I really think you're going to see Boston College's advantage in the rebounding department and the turnover department be very, very key and critical here today. You know I love hustle stats when it comes to conference games, but I really don't give a damn about that. We play numbers. We don't play teams and storylines, and this line is frozen solid. I mean, more frozen solid than when Mr. Freeze was shooting mega rays at Batman. You know what I'm saying? I mean, absolutely just frozen the fuck solid. They were more frozen than Walt Disney when they tried to unfreeze him a couple years ago. I'm talking about the thing is frozen, but you don't believe me. Believe the trends. Boston College, 6-2 ATS, last 8, following an ATS loss. 7-3 ATS, last 10, following a straight-up loss. 7-3 ATS, last 10 Saturday games. Georgia Tech, 2-6-1 ATS, last 9 Saturday games. 2-9-1 ATS, last 12, following an ATS win. 1-4 ATS, their last 5 as a home favorite, and the favorite is 5-1 ATS in the last 6 meetings between these two teams. And I'm feeling a serious trend snapper with that trend here today. So, with all that being said, line frozen stiff. Once again, go to your freezer, grab out a couple of ice cubes. That's what this damn thing is. Boston College Eagles +3. I'll add it in the ticker.
Yeah, man, I'm in the boat with you, man. I am honestly just surprised that this public I imagine it's the public perception of Boston College is that much worse than Georgia Tech, which I don't understand, man. Because you said the last 10 games, but the last few games they have obviously dropped their last 2 outright. But that's Miami and Clemson. Took down NC State and FSU straight up, man. I mean, that's Georgia Tech can't show. It doesn't have that type of shit to show for it, man. I think they're just a better team. I'm shocked that it's like this, man. I'm with you.
Thank you, good sir. This has been the Georgia Tech letdown spot all year long, and I saw this line and I said, "Are you fucking joking me? No way, no way. I'm breaking the rule. I'm getting involved in the ACC today because of this."
And I would have been interested if it was like a 50-50 bet split, but we're talking about Georgia Tech has a monetary liability side. Give me a break.
And it's dropping? Come on, seriously, give me a break. All right, keep it moving, keep it grooving. Next one up on tap. Villanova Wildcats, Butler Bulldogs. Butler, the home dog. Speaking of dogs, plus 8.5 as a matter of fact, and the total is frozen at 128. Partner, any plays from this matchup?
No, I've got nothing. I later don't play it. Question mark would be my question to you. I know you and I just are sick of this Butler team, so I'm out of this one altogether. But that's how I would see it. I think.
That's how I would see it too. This Villanova team has been right lately. They've been covering numbers, but I don't know. I firmly avoided this one altogether. I actually got a little bit of a play out of a Big East game that's later on in the tap or later on in the slate. So go ahead and stick around for that. But we keep this bad boy moving.
Sweet.
SoCon matchup. How about my Bulldogs yesterday in overtime, baby? The Citadel going up against Chattanooga Mocs. It was getting a little chippy, a little scuffly down there towards the end of the.
I didn't get a chance to watch that one.
Oh, baby! 18 seconds left in overtime. There was a little press going on. We had a little bit of scuff. My boy Tyler Maffey, he got a little shove to the face. Hayden Brown came out of nowhere, said, "Hey, what you doing, my fucking boys?" Then all of a sudden, the refs came in. Both teams, little skirmish broke out on the court. Okay. The old hardwood. It was a little something, and then the boys ended up winning outright as 5.5-point puppy dogs in overtime, where dogs go to die, especially in conference play, my friends. So it was very, 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 very hard for me not to take this 11.5 today with the Bulldogs. I was going to. I really wanted to. I can't lie to you. And I think it is an extreme overvaluation of Chattanooga. I've been preaching it from the mountaintops. I love the Mocs this year, bro, but this is an extreme overvaluation. Period. Yeah. But how can
I think I'm with you.
How can you? No, you're good. My one final closing point. I'm done on this one. I just don't know how you can set it 5.5 yesterday. They go to overtime and win, and then kick this up to 11.5. It doesn't feel like they can cover it again.
I don't know if we get involved. So Chattanooga, this is quarterfinals for everyone that's not sure. The quarterfinals of this tournament, Citadel, as you just mentioned, had a nice win yesterday. I guess it's overtime, scrappy game, so maybe there's fatigue.
Yeah,
but Chattanooga, but I mean. For Chattanooga, this is their first game of the tournament, so it's either are they well rested, or are they going to be rusty? Is Citadel going to be tired, or are they going to have nice momentum from yesterday? I guess is the question that you need to answer. But it looks like there's a lot of bets and money on Chattanooga, man. 68% of bets, 76% of money. So I don't know. I'm not saying, I'm saying maybe Citadel. I don't know, man.
That's kind of exactly how I feel.
Maybe slide it to the side, maybe for later.
Maybe potentially. I don't know. It kind of feels like it feels really tough. Yeah, it feels. Just stay out of the SoCon. I'm the SoCon guy. Yeah, stay out of this one. All right, here we go. Keeping it moving. South Carolina Upstate against the Longwood Lancers. This is the Big South? Yeah, Big South Conference Tournament. Semifinals. Oh boy, yeah. Longwood was in a heated matchup. Oh. I've been talking goodness gracious, 2 free throws, clanked them, rebound. I retweeted that posted out from the TTL page. Yeah. And then South Carolina Upstate, dude. I've been singing it from the mountaintops for the last month. Upset kids, the fucking Spartans are upset kids. And no one wants to listen to me. And now look, semifinals in the Big South, and they're fucking throwing middle fingers to everybody but me, because I've been backing them. And I've been trusting the boys. But what will I not do? Is not lay the Longwood with Longwood, even though they just got jacked. They just got jacked, and they're still laying 7. No way. I mean, that was the worst failed cover I've seen from Longwood all season, and they're still laying 7 points today. I'm enjoying this game. This is going to be a fun game. I can't lie. This is going to be fun.
I also really want Longwood to win this conference so we can see them in the tournament too, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
This is more of a fan selfish type shit on this one, man.
It'll be so fun.
I know your thoughts on Upstate too. I hope it's a fun one, and because I guess Upstate getting there would be crazy and fun and wild, but Longwood's actually just good, man, and I want to see him in the tournament.
150%, dude. I really do too. So I hope they get the job done. Screw the number. If you're gonna add it to a parlay or something, take Longwood. But that's kind of just because we want them to see the win the Big South. But moving right along, what round of the tournament is this one, partner? We got the old Raging Cajuns, Louisiana Lafayette up against Texas State Bobcats. It's a fun quarter belt. How about that? You know, the English language gets a little hard for me on Saturday mornings. This is the Sun Belt quarterfinals. Okay, now that we're all on the same page, the Texas State Bobcats, 4.5-point favorites, de facto home favorites, down from 5 at open, total frozen at 135. Part of what you're seeing over there.
Seeing a lot of bets and money on Texas State. They have not played. There's another situation where ULL just played. They got a game under their belt. Texas State, not the same case. This is their first one for this tournament, man. So this is yours. I mean, this is one of your conferences, man. I don't know. I'm just trying to pick off, see if there's any like question marks to answer as far as is this team going to be momentum or not, or rested, rusty. You know what I mean? Why you bucket? Well.
I don't know, bro. It's just you know me and my fucking some shit happens sometimes. It is my drill, but if I wanted to get involved, I would have. I don't know.
Fair enough.
I would tell you I don't know. I would tell you take the 4.5 if you're gonna go anywhere. Yeah,
it's gonna be true.
It just does. It just does. If I'm going anywhere, I'm taking the 4.5 with the Cajuns. But obviously, like I said, being the Sun Belt guy around these parts, the old MMK, if you will. If you're familiar, if you're not, you better recognize. I'm just fucking with you. Like I'm not that guy. Never will be. But ULL +4 is why I would lean on that one if I am leaning. Okay. Oh, holy shit! I gotta stop jacking around. I got another play, dude. What the fuck am I doing? Holy shit. I'm over here jacking around.
You want to set that one
around.
aside for later or no? Is that a stay away at the end of the day, ULL?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Texas State is still really solid, man.
If they could show up. Yeah. If they show up, they'll bake the old Cajuns by 15. But if they don't, this one is going to be an easy cover. I don't think the Cajuns win it outright, but I think it'll be an interesting game. Okay, next game up on tap. We got the Davidson Wildcats at the Dayton Flyers, my friends. And I got a play out of this matchup. Partner, you got any opinions, anything to say before I take it away?
Hey, you've been crushing this whole conference here, dude, so I got nothing.
How about that? An A-10 annihilator a day will keep the damn doctor away, baby. So we bring another one into Saturday's plays. We're taking the Dayton Flyers -4. Jumped off the screen at me. I said, what the hell is going on? The Davidson Wildcats are the best team in the A-10. And then I said, there's no other sports going on today. All the experts are coming out of the woodworks and are going to be betting on the best team in the A-10 as the fucking road dog, getting 4 points at a key number. Well, let me tell you why that's the worst thing you could possibly do today. Well, other than, cut your finger off if you're meal prepping or, sure. Fall off of a balcony or something like that. There's a lot of worse things. But as far as betting-wise, this is probably the worst thing you can do. Bad Boy opened at 4, right? Touching 3.5 in some spots, but some spots would be FanDuel and DraftKings, and we all know every sharp on the marketplace has been downloading those and utilizing those from whatever hole in the ground that they find themselves buried in.
Hey, Illinois, back to mobile registration today.
Back to mobile registration. Hey, shout out old JB not having to fill his pockets with old brick and mortar shit. Shout out. Hey, now how about can we bet on our own college teams and maybe have a casino on our sportsbooks apps? Then I'll be happy. Then I'll stop bitching. But back to the Dayton Flyers -4. Touching 3.5 in some spots, but obviously it's on FanDuel and DraftKings. I don't care about that whatsoever. The Sharps are not playing that. And the line is absolutely frozen, my friends. At the 4, Davidson is getting 50% of bets and 76% of money. That is not a sharp split. That was the last time I looked. Looks like it's just about the same, partner, but just about the same, yeah. So, and despite that, I don't look at that being sharp. I look at that being as severe monetary liability. If that was sharp, this bad boy would be dropping down to 3.5, 3, 2.5 across the market with how much money that is generating. So it's just not a sharp side. And please say it with me, kids. Severe monetary liability. I move on to Davidson real quick. I say it again, everyone's running to the perceived better team as the road dog in this matchup, but yeah, they are the number 1 team in the A-10. I'm not going to deny it, and they're pretty good on the road. I won't deny anything for you. 9-2 straight up, 8-3 ATS on the road. There you go, but they played lackluster competition on the road all year long, and they're finally playing a damn good team. That's why Dayton is favored by 4 points. 15-2 straight up for the Wildcats in A-10 play, but 8-9 against the number. So very interesting there. And yet 12-5, that number 1 record, they come in as the 4-point dog. Now, come in as the 4-point dog. They've covered 4 straight games. A lot of 4s going on here. How about that? They were a 7-point favorite, 13-point favorite, 9-point favorite, and a 1-point favorite. Now they have flipped to 4-point dogs after 4 straight covers. How you doing? Keep it moving. Dayton Flyers, 12-4 straight up, 8-8 against the number at home. That's okay, no problem. We got an opportunity to go above 500 ATS. conference record. I love it. 13-4 straight up, third place in the A10, 11-6 against the number, so obviously way better than that 8-9 ATS number for the Wildcats. 5-1 ATS last 6 games overall for the Flyers. They covered a 16-point favorite spread, 2.5-point favorite, 7-point favorite, 12.5-point favorite, and a 1.5-point underdog spread. They are cooking right along right now. 5-1 ATS once again in their last 6 games. Perfect value for the Flyers today. The line is frozen. If there was boatloads of money coming in on Dayton, I would be worried about it, but it's the opposite side. It's severe monetary liability, and you're seeing no line movement to honor that money coming in on the Wildcats. Don't buy the bullshit. But if you don't believe me, for the second time, believe the trends. Davidson, 2-5 ATS, their last 7 Saturday games. Dayton, not to be confused with Davidson, that's a hell of a mouthful there. Dayton, 5-2 ATS last 7 home games, 5-1 ATS last 6 as a favorite, 5-2 ATS last 7 played in the month of March, 6-1 ATS last 7 versus, here you go partner, an A10 opponent. Dayton 5-1 straight up the last 6 meetings, and 4-1 ATS the last 6 meetings with these doggone Davidson Wildcats. It's not overvaluation, it's not incorrect. Don't fall for the setup. Partner, are you with me or are you not? As I add it to the ticker, Dayton -4.
Dude, I think I'm with you, man. I really like it. I
do
Dayton
too.
doesn't get enough credit, man, as one of these teams that elevates. It's not a tournament game, but it's not. It's still a regular season game, but Dayton doesn't get enough credit as one of these teams that elevates themselves in March, man. Seriously, over the last 5 years or so, they always are one of these teams that shows up in March, man. And also, I don't know, I spaced out for a second there. I listened to the majority of what you said. As far as they've won 4 straight is why I'm saying. I don't know if you mentioned as far as 4 straight wins for Dave.
Just the covers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's obviously the ownership aspect is one thing there. So I was listening to you, just didn't know if I missed that.
At the end there too. No, 5-1 straight up last 6 meetings as well. What was it exactly? Because now I know it. Now I'm 5-1 straight up last 6 meetings, 4-1 ATS last 6 meetings. So yeah, everything checks out there in that department, partner pal. So let me add this to the ticker real quick. We got Dayton -4 is what I caught it at. I'm not worried about it at the -3.5. Whatever you want to do, scoop it up. Just make sure you play Dayton. It is not in the ticker. There we go. There we have it. Let's keep this. Hey, you said one thing I wanted to comment on right there at the end, and now I have completely plumb forgotten what the hell you just said. Oh, well, hell, yeah. Maybe it'll come to me. Maybe it won't. We keep this proverbial podcast train steaming on down the tracks. We go to the Miami Hurricanes against the Syracuse Orange. Orange laying 1.5 on their home hardwood, 2 in some spots. Seems to be frozen. Total down to 151 from 153 at open. Partner, anything from you in this matchup?
No, sir. I think it's about time. If you haven't jumped off the boat of betting Syracuse, unless there's a perfect matchup to bet or fade them on, I think you just stay away, and that's what I am doing today.
I agree with you 150%. Next game up on tap, South Carolina Gamecocks against the Auburn Tigers. Anything from you in this one?
I didn't have anything on this one, man. I'm a little nervous about it, but I mean, South Carolina's been sneakily one of the, I don't want to say scorching hot teams in the SEC by any means, but playing much better. We've talked about them before, man. Is this too many points for South Carolina? I mean, obviously it's Auburn. I'm a little concerned about fading Auburn, but 15 points feels like a lot, man. And they're still trying to they're 18-11 straight up, man. That's not too, like, if they get this win, they could be a bubble team, man. And obviously, as far as straight up, maybe that sounds asinine. But they could be at least, that type of fire should at least fuel them to a 15-point cover, right? Am I crazy?
I don't think you're crazy, man. I really, really don't think you're crazy. And I said it last week, what you just said, the Gamecocks being 18-11, they are still a bubble team, my friend, and they're going to be trying everything they can to...
This one...
It's funny that the spread is set at 15 and the Tigers are 15-0 on their home hardwood. I know I'm a tinfoil hat wearing motherfucker, but I'm telling you what, I just fucking, there's some things in this world. Hey, Uncle Joey says, good morning, happy Saturday, have a winning fucking Saturday. I added in the fucking part, you know me. He said, I commented because he had Dyson Pygow on there this morning, and he said, to be honest, I think Dyson Pygow would be great guest on your show. So maybe we got to have a little, have a little guest appearance of Dyson Pygow.
Yeah.
Old, who the heck was trying to get on the show the last time? I don't remember what one of their pooches.
I don't know.
It might have been, yeah, one of them. I don't know. I don't know. Either way, one of the pooches was trying to get on the show. They were knocking down the whole set. They were so anxious to get on the show. Absolutely love them. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to the first family of Las Vegas. See you guys soon. Keeping it moving, keeping it grooving. Quinnipiac Bobcats against the Iona Gaels. Gaels laying 13.5, home hardwood, total at 148.5. Partner, I know this is right up your alley. Just anything from you?
No, sir. I was checking to see if this was a tournament game yet. It is not.
No, sir. Tis not. We got a little MAAC block, as you would say. MAAC block here. Next one up at 12 p.m. Central. Fairfield Stags at the St. Peter's Peacocks. Peacocks, them sons of bitches, laying 7 on their home hardwood. Total at 125.5, down from 126.5. It's not the Peacocks. I don't know what to do here, but I can't get involved again. I can't get smacked in the mouth. In the mouth because this is just the time that I want to get involved with them, and I'll get smacked in the mouth.
Yeah, I got nothing on this one.
Okie dokie, artichoke. Next one up. Marist, oh damn! Hold on, shout out. I wanted to shout some people up. If you guys, this is a quick crypto corner, real quick here.
Okay.
Nothing crazy. I was flipping, looking at some lines, and Twitter was up. My guy, shout out Pro Trader Mike. He's having a Spaces tonight. Some of the biggest players, some of the biggest projects right now, some of the best names in the NFT space. And, my boy Duncan and Ether Brews is part of that as well. So we'll be in there repping. Sweet. You want to learn a little bit? Jump in. The Pro Trader Mike Spaces are just filled with alpha, as they would say in the space. That's loads of good vibes, good energy, and good advice. Stop by. That's what that would be. So just wanted to shout that out. I just saw that. Shout out Pro Trader Mike, my fucking guy. Keeping it moving. Keeping it grooving. Give me the 1 and 1, 2 and 2 and 2 and high, 2, 2 to 5, 2, 250, 2, 250, and a 3 and a 3 and a 3, 3 and a quarter, 3 and a quarter, 3 and a half. How about a 3 and a half, 3 and a half, and it's sold. Marist Red Foxes and the Niagara Purple Eagles, another Mac. Sold that goat right there. There for you. Mac matchup. Niagara Purple Eagles, Marist Red Foxes. If I was going anywhere, I'd tell you to take the 2.5 with Maris, but Maris just smacked us in the fucking mouth on the old good morning. Taylor said good morning. The old board bender parlay. Obviously a bunch of.
I need some tissues. I just had a sick snag around my laptop, dude, for this.
Folks, maybe take the Maris Foxes, maybe don't. Pass on it. We move on. The Kentucky Wildcats.
Against you would not throw it at me because I was expecting to drop
I'm glad you got hands. I'm glad you got hands, kid. I'm glad shit didn't happen.
It's gonna be a good day.
Kentucky Wildcats, the number 6 ranked Kentucky Wildcats. Mind you, going up against the Florida Gators. Gators, 5-point dogs on their home hardwood. I know you're about tired of talking about this doggone chomp team, pal, but you got any opinions here today?
You just said it, dude. I am really high in Kentucky for the entire scope of their March chances every which way, man, but I'm so done with this Gators team in any fashion of betting on their games, dude. They chapped somebody else that we care about earlier in the week, and I don't want it to be us in any fashion this week.
Yes, yes. Hey, shout out the Cape Cod connection. Appreciate you, love you, everything about you. Son of a bitch.
I mean, okay, did you have any thoughts other than that type of shit though?
If it ain't the Gators, what the fuck are we doing here? You know, why the hell are the freaking Cats 5-point favorites? That just seems like chicken shit. The Gators have been good as hell on Saturdays, dude. Yeah. It's the games you watch on CBS. They're right there. Right. I mean, and they're at Billy Donovan. I mean, come on, dude. That court's gonna be glistening on this beautiful Saturday at college basketball bets. So I'm staying away, but it ain't the Gators. I don't know what the hell it is.
Fair enough.
8-10 matchup. George Washington Colonials against the Fordham Rams. Rams minus 4.5-point home favorites. Still home favorites. Again, 8-10, not in the conference tournament yet, but I got nothing out of this game. If I was going anywhere, yeah, I'd say grab the 4.5. Scoop up the points with the Colonials just because I think this is going to be a heated, I think this is a one-bucket affair, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Got nothing.
What are you smirking about over there, John?
I'm all over the map, dude. She's chirping at me for. She said I said toss. Yeah.
Okay, we keep it moving.
My text did say, "Can you toss me some?" So
you just got called on the carpet, pal. So we keep it moving. We keep it grooving. into the next matchup on tap. ACC matchup, Virginia Tech Hokies and the Clemson Tigers. Clemson Tigers, 3-point home dogs. I know you've kind of been in a spot of maybe thinking about getting back in the boat with them boys, but the Hoks, man, what the hell? What do you got?
Dude, some monetary liability that's kind of scaring me off, and these matchups have been all over the map, dude. But I'm interested in the damn Hokies, dude. Lunardi's got them as a team that's like on the first 4 out, I think, on the bubble, man. They've been heating up lately, dude.
Yeah, they really have.
I don't know, but this Clemson team, just when you doubt them, I've been kind of high on them as far as being better than what their record says, right? So I'm staying away, but I don't know. It might be the Hokies on the road here.
I like where your head's at there for sure. To circle back real quick before we move on to the next matchup, what were your thoughts on Miami plus the 2 or plus the 1.5?
I'm just staying far away from Syracuse games, essentially.
Okie dokie, artichoke. Next one up, LaSalle Explorers at the Duquesne Dukes. It's a beautiful day to be a Duke. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. This one is a virtual pick'em Duke. The Dukes are 1.5-point home dogs. Total is frozen at 134.5. I got nothing out of this matchup. I'm highly doubting that you do either. So
a lot of monetary liability on the Dukes somehow, though. So I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I would say LaSalle or nothing because it's just the brand name, if you will, of Duquesne. Next one up, NC State Wolfpack against the Florida State Seminoles. The Noles suck, man. The Noles really suck. There's no reason for them to be favored by 7 points, but if it's not the Noles, I don't know what the hell you have a reason to set that line for. So you're just begging everybody to take the Wolfpack, and I think that's exactly what the books want, and it's a setup and a half. But I don't have the Yones to get involved because I'm already breaking my rule once today. Ooh, just had a big old hip hop. Yeehaw, that was nice. Oh, yeah, baby. I'm already breaking my rule once, so why would I break it again here on 2 teams that have completely sucked? So yeah. Guessing you think about the same. All right.
For the most part, man, NC State's shown some life here and there, but the last few, it has not been very much life shown. So, I was honestly, no, nothing. Get us out of here.
Okie doke, artichoke. Next one up on tap, we have the Texas Christian Horny Frogs against the West Virginia Mountaineers. Your eyebrows raised up. Might you have a play out of this matchup?
I've got no play, but it was one that I was interested in talking about.
Am I crazy to think that the TC... Oh, shit.
136.5 at West Virginia. Am I crazy to think that that's too good to be true for the under and the over is the play here?
It's down from 138.5, and it's that same fucking spot that we've gotten kicked in the dick from the Big 12. We've said this exact thing 3 times this week.
It's just weird, man. That's too many
I would
points.
say it's the over. I would say it's the over.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. But I can't. But no, because we've said that exact thing 3 times on this show this week, or not this show, Talking Line podcast, but this week alone, and it's fucking kicked us in the teeth. So
I'm staying away. West Virginia, because West Virginia is out. TCU's. That's where I would lean because TCU's. I was looking
up for tournament time.
They're projected a 9 seed, I think, by Lunardi, man. If they lose this one, danger zone, potentially losing again in the Big 12 tournament. I think they're in, but I don't know. West Virginia could be upset kids, man. I'm staying away.
Really? Okay. All right. Well, I'll bite, dude. Man, I don't know. I really gotta fucking like them. I really gotta like TCU, dude.
I'm down to put it on the side, man. I really like TCU this year. West Virginia's kind of been scuffling.
I know.
Do you trust? Are they going to be motivated? Because I kind of trust Huggy to have them motivated in spots like this. But
I guess, but
I think,
at the same time, at the same time, like crying out loud, friggin' Texas Christian, the only place they've been able to cover is on the road, 7-1-1 against the number. You look at their home ATS record; it is disgusting. It's gross. So I don't know, man.
Put it on the side. Put it on the side for
put
later?
it on the side.
Okay.
Fuck it. Put it on the side. Play us out. What the fuck does that even mean? Fuck it. I'll play it live. Not a fan of that one either. All right, for sure.
It's over my head, dude.
It's all good. It's all fucking good.
What was that?
It's a move. Fuck. What's the name of it? Oh no. No. What an idiot. What an idiot. This is okay. We're gonna have to perform some surgery here shortly. But partner, we keep it moving. We keep it grooving. The Florida International Panthers against the Florida Atlantic Owls. Anything from you in that matchup?
No, sir. Did not look at this. Is this one? Is this tournament game? No, it is not. I've got nothing on this one.
No, it's not. Sorry, I was trying to fucking see. I don't want to take my hair's a fucking wreck right now. I'd fucking take my fucking, I don't know. I'm just going to leave it be. I got some OxyClean in the closet. We'll figure it out after the fucking show. But I got OCD, so it's going to fuck with me right there. But either way, Dartmouth Big Green against the Harvard Crimson. Crimson, 5-point home favorites. The total is frozen at 130. Anything from the Ivy League matchup for you, pal?
No, sir. I've got nothing on this one. Is this tournament game? I don't even think.
No,
I know they didn't used to. I don't know if the Ivy League used to not have a tournament at all. I don't know if they changed that rule the last couple or not. But either way, it's not a tournament game.
I would imagine they might, but yeah, it's not a tournament game. Let's see. What do we got going on here? Next one up. Indiana Hoosiers. Yeah, actually, hold on for a second. I typically, if you want to get involved with them, because that's kind of like a weird Ivy League standalone. I didn't really see any other Ivy League games. You want to get involved in that one? I would say take the 5 with Dartmouth. The Big Green have been kind of sneaky here towards the end, and yeah, I didn't look into any of the conference tournament or anything like that. So I would say take Dartmouth or nothing in this one. So there you go. There you have it.
Fair enough.
Mr. Big Ten faithful yourself. Holy shit. The Indiana Hoosiers, 10-point dogs, go on the road to play the Purdue Boiler. Whoa, your eyes are raised. This means you have a play out of this matchup. Holy cannoli. Indiana Hoosiers at the Purdue Boilermakers, number 9 Purdue Boilermakers. Mind you, spread currently set -10 in favor of the home makers and total at 141, up from 140.5. Partner, what say you?
Give me all them points, dude. I'm taking the Hoosiers plus the 10 points, man. I don't think that's too many. That's right around where Purdue's been valued in a lot of these spots, man. And personally, I don't think they're going to win. I do not think Indiana is going to win. This is a lot of different things. As far as, I guess I'll get the storyline stuff, because this isn't a storyline play.
Brain out of my headphones real quick, dude. I'm fucking mind blown right now.
So I'll get this. There's a lot of like legitimate reasons. The storyline stuff about it that I'll get out of the way first. I mean, they're firmly supplanted on the bubble. They've gotta put up a fight today, man. I don't expect them to win, but if they do, then that almost stamps their ticket, man. And they're gonna have another tough game in the Big Ten tournament to kind of do or die to get into March, maybe at best if they lose this game, but. They match up really well with Purdue, man. They got the outright win in Indiana. I don't expect it to be like that, but they have a lot of size that they can, interchangeable size that they can throw at Purdue, unlike a lot of teams who only have 1, 2 big men, and Indiana's got a few like 6'7", 6'8", 6'9", 7-foot guys that they can interchange, man. And on defense, one thing that's stayed true, that their defense falls off a little bit on the road, but the one thing that stayed true, they're 16th in the country overall in effective field goal percentage. And for a team like Purdue that can get it done inside and outside, that effective field goal percentage for the other opposing defense is kind of important to me. And they've done really, really well in that, man. Purdue's 1-5 last 6 against the number following a straight-up loss also, man. So I see them coming out here with a fire, trying to get revenge and a bounce-back spot as well, because they've dropped 2 straight. But I do see some fire from Indiana coming to keep it within single digits for sure. So 1-5 last 6 against a number following a straight-up loss. That was actually really surprising to me. 0-4-2 last 6 as a favorite. So they've been just really overvalued, especially at home. 1-3-1 last 5 at home against the number as well. And like I said, Indiana firmly supplanted on the bubble. They are in some serious danger zone if they lose this game, man. And I think they have to come out with a fight here today. So I'm taking the 10 with Indiana, dude. And a little bit of monetary liability, 52% of bet, 67% of money over on the old Boilermakers, dude. This one's not 11 a.m., but it's a 1 p.m. game, so I'm taking the 10, dude.
I hear you, dude. I hear the revenge spot, the holy shit, they need to kind of have a little bit of a bounce back after 2 straight losses. I thought the 10 was too much, but I honestly cannot believe you just said everything you just said. Like, I would have anticipated total play or nothing, maybe a lean to lay in the 10, but grabbing all 10 with the Hoosiers, I still am shaking brain out of my fucking headphones, dude. I love it. I'm all about it. I'll put it in the ticker, dude. I absolutely love it. Hey, I wanted to give somebody a shout out. Shout out my man Dr. Scratch from the Brew Crew. Was shouting me out there. That's what I was shouting him out on Twitter. He was shouting me out as you were giving that analysis out, partner. So I want to shout out my man, big UFC fan. He was just going through the old UFC blog and going through some stuff. So we'll talk about that a little later on in the show. So there you go. There you have it. RMags pick now going right below me. The first one he's got on his card. Oh, shit. Not Purdue plus 10. Fuck. Hold on. My fault. IND. Wrong one. It's wrong one. Save. What in the hell is going on, Bobby? Bobby, what in the hell is going on? What? Hey, now this isn't what's supposed to happen. What in the hell? Hold on now. Okay, we're fixed. Everything's all right. Sweet. Everybody be cool. Here we go, Bobby. Down the tracks, we keep steaming. Excuse me, what's up? Middle Tennessee, I don't know. I glossed over this matchup. Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, my boys, against the Old Dominion Monarchs. Blue Raiders, 1.5-point road dogs. Excuse me.
I missed this too.
What's up? A total at 133.5, down from 134 at open. I don't know what I'm missing here, partner. Am I missing something?
I mean, maybe a little. This year was not the same, but a little ownership from ODU. 4 of the last 5 straight up for Old Dominion, but the one this year, Middle Tennessee took care 63-48 straight up. Man, I don't know. I don't know. This does not make sense to me. Old Dominion isn't very good. Is this kind of just like my rationale? Either it's Old Dominion or nothing, or this is just a goofy Fugazi-ass line to trick people into trick some bigger bettors into taking that why the hell is this so low type spread. You know what I mean? I don't know that it's that. I'm not playing it by any means, but that's kind of, I'm just trying to rationale this, dude.
I just think there's so many other games on tap that why the hell would anybody need to worry about the CUSA matchup between Middle Tennessee and Old Dominion?
100%.
I'm saying later don't play it with Old Dominion, man. Oh, excuse me. And you know how big of a fan I've been of the Blue Raiders. I mean, they've been cashing tickets for us on this show, on other people's shows, on our other shows, and I would say take the 1.5 with the or lay the 1.5 with the Monarchs or not.
I don't think they would do this because they still want to potentially. I mean, they're firmly supplanted as the number 1 seed in this because this isn't a tournament game. They're firmly supplanted as the number 1 team. They've won it outright. Maybe they take their foot off the gas and rest some of their guys going into this tournament. Maybe that's the rationale here. You know what I mean?
No, that's very, very likely. I mean, they could be doing a little something like that. It could be a lot of game time decision type guys, and all of a sudden we're playing our entire second string against the first string Monarchs, which isn't ever a good recipe. I don't care who the hell you are. So
right, I don't know.
I still too much.
Though.
Stay away.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. We got the old Big South Conference tournament coming back up. Gardner-Webb. Yeah, Gardner-Webb. Try and say this 5 times fast. Short compute, and it just does not compute in my brain right now. Gardner-Webb running Bulldogs. Gardner-Webb running Bulldogs. The Gardner-Webb running Bulldogs against the Winthrop Eagles. Okay, now I'm back in line. Everything's okay. I think I'm all right. Yep, okay, connections are made again. I'm telling you, it's a mouthful. Winthrop, the 4-point de facto home favorite in this conference tournament, up from 2.5. I would say lay it with the Eagles or don't play it at all, but I'm not playing it. I'm not laying it whatsoever.
Nope. That one's a semifinal game, though, just for reference.
Okay, well, thank you for that. Another SoCon matchup, SoCon conference matchup on tap with the next one, VMI Keydets and the Wofford Terriers. Terriers, the de facto 6-point home favorite. Total frozen at 146.5. Any thoughts from you on this one, pal? Because I got nada.
Nothing for me. That one is a quarterfinal matchup for reference.
I appreciate you keeping us up to date on all that shit over there, my man. I really do. But yeah, no opinions. This is my SoCon neck of the woods, right? And I just
it's 5.5 is probably not as much though, unless you love the dog, right?
No, I was gonna take VMI, man. I liked VMI, and then I looked at it, and they're like the public dog in this matchup because a lot of people know VMI and they know they're a pretty good team, and so I'm thinking later don't play it with Wofford, but I don't know. Always trying to get involved with teams at like 4.5 or greater as a favorite come tournament time just really, 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 really scares me. So there you have it. VMI versus Wofford. Next one up. It took a lot out of me to stay out of this matchup, pal. I don't know. Maybe we can talk about it. I don't have a clue. Seton Hall Pirates against the Creighton Blue Jays. So maybe we'll have to avoid this one altogether. Blue Jays, home favorite. Not the conference tournament for them boys yet. 1-point home favorite, though, so a dead pick 'em per the books. Total set at 135.5. Anything from you, my man?
No, this one felt like too much of a coin flip to me. Where did you have a lean? Because I don't even know what I would lean to. Maybe Seton Hall, because it seems like if it was Creighton, it should be at least 2 or 3 point favorite. No, I don't know.
I'd say Creighton, because Seton's been really sneaky good as of late. They've been like really, really sneaky good as of late. And if I'm playing anything, I'm playing Creighton in that matchup. But that's just that's us.
The other thing I was looking, like, both these teams I think are projected 8 and 9 in the tournament. So like both these teams kind of have that edge of trying to get one firmly supplanted. So I got nothing.
You said it, true coin flip, man. I really think this is like the coin flip of all coin flips on the on the slate today. So I'm gonna stay away for sure. Next one up, ACC matchup. I'm obviously not getting involved. Pittsburgh Panthers against the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Neither is the partner pal, but just so you know, Notre Dame 12.5-point home favorites and total set at 132, down from 132.5 at open. Next one up, Rhode Island Rams against the St. Joe's Hawks. Books think this one's going to be a pick'em as well. Joseph sat as the 1-point home dog. Obviously, we've kind of been fading that spot for home teams, home dogs rather. It's been really profitable for us as of late. I just don't know if you can trust the Rams in this spot. It's very weird because they are a much better team than St. Joe's. Total at 133.5, up from 132.5 at open. If I'm going anywhere, I think I'm going to go with the home dog in this spot, actually. But I don't know if you have any opinions. That's kind of all I got.
Yeah, I mean, all I can say is a lot of monetary liability on the Rams, dude. That's really the only thing. And so I kind of agree. If you're going anywhere, go with St. Joe's, but I don't think I trust them. 76% of bets, 84% of money.
100%. I like the way you think, and I actually got a play out of the next matchup. I'm very interested to see what you think about this one, because we're going to the game between the Texas Tech Red Raiders and the Oklahoma State Cowboys. And my friends, I got a play out of this one. Partner, you got a play.
I do not. I had a different lean than you had. I'm not opposing you on the lean. It's the total is one I was interested in talking about.
Okay, well, I ain't got nothing on the total, so we can go after that here whenever. But I got a play on the spread, and I absolutely love it, my man. We're calling this one the Big 12 Bankrupter, and I'm going to the Oklahoma State Cowboys plus 2.5, baby. Yet again, another frozen line. The line movement is what made this number jump off the screen at me, or lack thereof, rather. Opened up at 2.5, and it is completely frozen solid. It ain't going nowhere. It is stuck like molasses on a January morning. I'm telling you, it ain't going nowhere. It's up to 3, actually. Oh, I just saw that. It's up to 3, but it's on Bet Rivers IL that it's up to 3. I'm sure every sharp and their sharp friends there are taking their knives over to that book and absolutely just going to fillet them today. It ain't happening. Don't buy it. Now, why did I mention this line is frozen? Because Texas Tech minus 2.5 is getting 91% of bets and 78% of actual money wagered on the spread, yet it is not getting easier for them to cover, or is not moving in their favor. Nothing is happening for them here today. I would like to see this up to 3.5, maybe even 4.5 with that type of a split, but it's simply not happening. Let's stick with Texas Tech. Why I think this is a complete setup and a half, because they're 5-1 straight up, 4-2 ATS their last 6 games overall. Further solidifies the fact that they have been hot lately, and this line is a setup. 12-5 straight up, 13-4 ATS in conference play. Stick a pin in that because we'll come back to that, but they do have the best conference cover record in the damn Big 12, and they're only favored by 2.5 points here today. Something to think about. Oh, how about this? 3-6 straight up, 5-4 against the number on the road for the Red Raiders this year. I honestly think they lose this one outright. That 5-4 ATS number has been in underdog spots, and I think they are incorrectly favored here today. That's because Oklahoma State, man, they have been sneaky as shit on their home hardwood. 9-6 straight up, 6-9 ATS, overvalued in a couple of spots, but not here today. We'll take all the points the books are willing to give us. 3-3 straight up and against the number in their last 6 overall, so it's been a crapshoot and a half, yet this is a 1-bucket spread. I'm simply not buying it, Your Honor. I don't know what the defendant is saying over there, but it's complete bullshit. 7-10 straight up, 7-9-1 ATS for the Cowboys in conference play. They're dog shit, and this is a bucket spread, my friends. All of these things lining up led me to take all of the points the books were willing to give, but if you don't believe me with the Oklahoma State Cowboys plus 2.5, believe the trends. Texas Tech, 6-18 ATS. How about this for your sample size there, partner? Last 24 as a road favorite. Oklahoma State, 5-1 ATS. Last 6 as a home dog. 5-2-1 ATS, their last 8 Saturday games. The dog is 10-4 ATS in the last 14 meetings. The home team's 4-1 ATS the last 5 meetings. Oklahoma State is 7-3 against the number the last 10 meetings with Texas Tech, and Texas Tech is 2-16 straight up the last 18 meetings in Stillwater. Yet they're favored by 2.5 points. I rest my case, Your Honor. Believe the defendant if you will. I take the OK State Cowboys plus 2.5.
Dude, I'm with you. I'm not opposing you at all. I am 100% with you. I think I might take that action because I mean, OK State 14-15 straight up, man. They're a lot better. We've talked about it a lot. These bottom tier teams in the Big 12 are better than what their record says. Like I firmly believe if you supplanted this OK State team in the shitty Pac-12 or ACC, I think they'd be a tournament team, bro. Let alone a much better record than this, man. And you know me with how I like this Texas Tech team. So what I was trying to say, or what I was trying to talk about here is the total on this one. It has been going up, getting a lot of money, but I am interested in the under. If OK State is going to take care of that number or win, I have to imagine it's in large part because of their defense, and we've seen Texas Tech's offense struggle on the road, man. I have to admit, but it's going
just
up
anything
because
in
of
the
a lot of
120s. Yeah, just anything in the 120s just always scare me. Like that's all that scares me. That's just, hey, play it on your own. I'm not double dipping for one of our ads.
It was a struggle for me, and it's I don't know because they just held
like
Iowa State down to 36 points, man.
That's Iowa State. Though,
I know it is Iowa State. You know how I think about Iowa State, but still at Iowa State, hold them 36 points in an entire game, dude. I think what I'm saying is I think. To rationale what you're saying, I think their defense gets it done, man, and that's what's got me interested in this total here.
Yeah, I just think of it. It's
I think
OK
you got
State.
I think your side
I think
is
it's OK
by
State
far
or
the most
nothing,
valuable
right?
side, though. Yeah,
like I think they go. I think they go up by like a 12-point lead to kick things off, and they just kind of. I don't want to say cruise control the whole fucking thing, but I think kind of cruise control the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, I'm not trying to say the total could be more value. I think you by far have the most valuable side over there. I was just like if that's how it's going to go, I feel like it's going to be like a 62, 61, maybe even lower type
I like
man.
where your head's at, man. I like where your head's at. I just hate 120 totals. I hate 120 totals. Yeah. Okay, we keep it moving. We keep it grooving. East Carolina Pirates at the Wichita State Shockers. Shockers 10-point home favorite and the total at 136. Anything from you, good sir?
No, sir. You know me. I've been tapped out of this conference for quite some time, so I got nothing.
Same here. Stanford Trees, the old Cardinal at Arizona State. Don't help me. Sun Devils.
Yep.
Goodness gracious.
What's up with these Sun Devils, dude?
Sun Devils trying to come out of nowhere all of a sudden, trying to make a push for the tournament. Maybe not make Bill Walton look as goofy as he did the other night, having 15 of all 15 Pac-12 teams in the fucking dance.
I'm not saying at all because the top 3 teams are so much better than Arizona State, but I mean, last year we had some Cinderella-ass teams in the Pac-12. Are we crazy to think Arizona State could be another? I think they're 13 and 16 straight up. The only way they're getting in is if they win the whole thing in Pac-12, but yeah, I'm out on this one now.
I don't know.
Story short.
Yeah, I'm out on this one too. I don't like the number, but I can't believe.
It's just like, what the hell have they been doing, man? Who is this team?
Period. And I can't believe Arizona State is favored by 6 points in this matchup. So I got to stay away, but I'm saying later, don't play it. California Baptist, Lamar, I'll save us some breath. We're going to want back on our deathbeds and skip over that one altogether. Same with Arkansas, Little Rock, and Troy. That is the Sun Belt Conference tournament. Should be a clean sweeping for Troy. Pretty much the same situation for Marshall and Western Kentucky. No real value for me in that one. Just to say, let's save a little bit of time here on some of these 2 o'clock games. Louisiana Tech, UAB. Nothing real major there. I think UAB could be a setup as a 7-point home favorite. And if you see any value, anything you were thinking might want to add on to, part of to stop me here. But there's a handful of these just ain't going to have any value.
I didn't see that one. I mean, we don't need to talk too much. That 7 seems a little surprising to me. Those teams are really good. I mean, you're obviously more tapped in than I am. That was just a little surprising to see.
UABs are really they've been so good all year. The old Blazers have been damn good all year, and it just seems like in these spots when the Bulldogs get a boatload of points, they scuffle. But
they've been winning but not covering these spreads. So
I don't know. It's very interesting. So I don't know. I don't know. Another Conference USA, Charlotte USM. No Tourney or anything, but no doggone value.
USM sucks.
Yeah, they're bad. They're real bad. Real bad. 3-10 straight up on their home hardwood. Rice, UTSA, Meep. Not the same as they are in football from time to time. We can back them. I'd say lay the 3 with Rice if you are getting involved in this CUSA game, but overall, I'm going to stay away from it. Yeah, kind of keeping it burning here for a little bit.
Yeah,
okay, we'll get to some stuff here in just a second we can talk about. But UNT, UTEP, no value there. Can't bet on it. Loyola Chicago, UNI. Obviously, we are de facto MVC knowledgeable, big brain fellas because we went to an MVC school. I would say take the UNI Panthers plus the 4 if you're doing anything. Ramblers need to win this game in order to make the tournament, and the 4 just seems too fucking easy.
Yeah, I think you're right. I was going to say these totals in the MVC tournament have been going flying under, dude. And I mentioned it yesterday. I saw somebody else on Thursday night say it, and then I kind of mentioned it on Jeff's show yesterday, Jeff Dawson. The Scott Trade Center there in St. Louis, man, the Arch Madness, when these teams go, they just don't shoot well there. It's weird, man. And I don't know if and this is only 139.5, so I don't know, maybe I haven't been paying close enough attention to these totals. Maybe that's adjusted to that. I don't know, but maybe ride the unders until they die. I don't know.
I like where your head's at there. I've been keeping a little bit of attention to that, but I like what you're saying there. Okay, so maybe a little bit if you can bet on it. Check out the under. Next one up, the Georgia Bulldogs against the Missouri Tigers. Neither team has any value. Both of those teams have been killing us all year long. Keep me out of that one. Forget that shit. UMass at George Mason. George Mason laying 8 on their home hardwood. Obviously, UMass is going to be the brand name team in this matchup, but I can't trust George Mason laying 8. If they were the 8-point home dog, I'd definitely be kind of thinking about it, but I don't know. Maybe even laying the 8 may be, but I can't lay wood. I can't lay wood, and I'm going to George Mason or I'm not going to this game at all. So, get me the hell out of here. Hold on. You mate. Oh, shit. Too much coffee. Oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah, this three's better than 2.
3's better than 2 for sure. 150%. Siena Saints against the Canisius Golden Griffins. Golden Griffins laying 2.5 on their home hardwood. These Siena Saints have been our boys as of late, but I don't think I can trust them. I'm going to stay out of it. Monmouth against the Rider Broncos. Monmouth is obviously going to get looked at as the severe better team, the perceived better team, but then why would you make Rider the only 2-point home dogs? This is a setup and a half, I feel, for Monmouth. I've gone to the well a few too many times with Rider, though. That's what I got to say. They've cashed a few tickets for me.
Still, right?
Yeah, they've cashed a few tickets for me over the course of the last few days, man, and I'm going to tell you what, I just feel like if I went to the Broncos one more time, they'd lose this game by 102, so I'm going to stay away. Partner, the next game up on tap is a Big 12 matchup that I was really interested in, but I felt like too much of a homer because they're my boys. Kansas State Wildcats are a 2.5-point home favorite, welcoming in the Oklahoma Sooners. Total at 133.5 from 134 at open. What say you?
I'm struggling, man. This one seems like a coin flip to me, man. Oklahoma, I was leaning towards the points with Oklahoma because I think it's going to be a really close game, and Oklahoma's been playing a lot better. But as you mentioned, man, I would not hate anyone that's looking at K-State because they are a scrappy, underrated bunch. Both of these teams are better than what the record says. And Oklahoma was having some serious scuffles there during February. They've turned it around since. I think it's a coin flip, man. I'm staying away, but my lean would be Oklahoma, but I'm not anywhere near confident in that by any means.
150%, dude. I was just trying to see if there's any splits because it did look like Oklahoma was kind of like that public dog, man. And I you know me and my cats. It took me a lot to stay away from this game, dude. And let me click over to it here again.
4 straight, man. That's and they've had a couple covers there, and it's been some really good teams. I could see them bouncing back at home. I don't know.
I could too. And Oklahoma only beat them by 2 the last time. Yeah, 71-69. Shit. And it's kind of a Oklahoma, Kansas wins. Oklahoma wins, Kansas wins. Oklahoma wins, Kansas wins. And it's like cover, not cover, cover, not cover. It's just like the same. It's just, damn, dude.
And I don't think this one's moved. Maybe I think it opened at 2.5 and dropped down to 2. I think that's all it's done.
Yeah, and in some spots it's trying to trickle back up to 2.5 too in some spots. So yeah, dude, I say stay out of it, but I say lay the 2.5 with the Cats if you're gonna do anything.
It's crazy because like I'm really interested in watching that game, but it's almost meaningless too because there's like no tournament implications either. So it's like, why would I even? Yeah,
0. Next one up on tap, staying in the Big 12, my friend, Texas Longhorns hook 'em. Are they hooking them against the Kansas Jayhawks? The number 7 Jayhawks are the 6.5-point home favorite. Total at 137.5 from 138 at open. Partner, what say you?
I got nothing on this one, man. I think it's too many. But Texas has won each of the last 3 meetings between these two teams outright. But I feel it's a little. I think it's a little inflated for Kansas here at home. But I've got nothing, man. I got nothing.
You interested in taking the points with Texas?
I am interested.
I am too. I had Texas plus a 6 written down. It had a little star and a squiggly next to it, so that means I like it. But I just gonna need somebody else to like it with me.
I like it. I'm down to put it on the side, man. Kansas is another team that I feel highly about as far as the grand scheme of things, but that doesn't mean anything about today. I mean, let's double check. Let's double check Big 12 standings real quick because I haven't been paying attention to those standings super closely.
They just feel overvalued.
They are tied with Baylor. Kansas is tied with Baylor. Texas is supplanted as the number 4 seed in the Big 12 tournament. Baylor. I'm blanking on who Baylor plays. Baylor plays Iowa State. I don't know. This one, I'm still interested in the 6. Kansas is trying to lock down a share of the regular season title at least, if not outright, though.
Yeah, but if anybody's upset kids, it's Chris Beard, right? And
I'm with you. I'm down to put it on the side for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, the 6 just seems like. I don't know, man. The 6 just seems like overvaluation at the Fog. Yeah, 79% of bets, 56% of money coming in the Jayhawks minus 7. And this son of a bitch is starting to drop down to 6.5, courtesy of our good friends over at Circa Sportsbook. Shout out Jeff Benson, everybody over there. You know, shout out Derek. Everybody. I mean, dude.
Let's put it on the side.
I'm telling you, plus the 6, Papa. Okay, here we go. Moving right along. VCU, Virginia Commonwealth Rams against the St. Louis Billikens. Speaking of Arch Madness, not down in Arch Madness, but these it is down in Arch Madness. This one is actually in St. Louis. Hey, shout out Pappy's Smokehouse, bro. There's no such thing as too much butt. You ever been to Pappy's, bro? We gotta go to
St. Louis once or twice, man. Yeah, I know you obviously lived a lot closer. I've only been there once or twice. Once with that I can remember. I might have been there when I was a little kid or something. Once in college,
a hometown like hour and a half maybe from St. Louis, and like good 4-hour haul up here for sure. So like, and so yeah, like going down there is like probably a good 6-hour haul, probably every bit of that. So yeah, dude, that was like our big city.
3 from ISU, dude.
Fucking St. Louis is a blast, man.
I love it though. Yeah,
Calico's, that's a hell of a place to go fucking eat. Pappy's Smokehouse, the Spaghetti Factory. Everybody says the fucking Spaghetti Factory though. Like, but that you got to go there if you go there.
Yeah, I can't remember where I ate.
Oh man, hell of a spot. Emo's fucking. Oh, that's the fucking pizza spot right there, boy. Not a lot of people like that though. That's that one's interesting.
Different style.
Yeah, it's a different style. It's really sweet. Okay. Not a lot of people like it, but I fucking love it. There, a little free plug for St. Louis. I got no play.
Pappy's.
Hey, Pappy Smokehouse, bro.
Got nothing on that one, though?
If we could get a Pappy Smokehouse up here, motherfuckers, bro, there's a line, starts at the door and wraps around the block twice for that shit, and they're only open for like 6-7 hours a day. That fucking, you remember Man vs. Food? That fucking dude that did that shit, Adam, whatever. His name was Adam. I can't remember what it was, but he had a challenge there, and it was called the Atom Bomb. And we fucking got them, dude. And it was insane. We ate them before a baseball game, too, which was just the stupidest thing ever. But it was like a half a rack of ribs, a quarter chicken, like 6 slices of brisket, pulled pork sandwich, like 4 or 5 slices. It was insane. It was this whole fucking platter. So go get the Atom Bomb at Pappy's Smokehouse in St. Louis, Missouri. You ever find yourself there. Shout out. Free fucking plug for Pappy's Smokehouse. There's going to be some residual at some point in time here. Clip this fucking segment, someone, would you? I mean, who'd All right, next one up, Fresno State Bulldogs at the Wyoming Cowboys. Cowboys, 4-point home favorites. Anything from you, good sir?
I've got nothing on this one, man. Any insights from you? You've had a few here and there. MWC.
Yeah, I like the Mountain West a lot right now, man. I think Wyo is a little overvalued at home. I like this to finish about a bucket just because of Fresno's defense, but two things. If I go to the well again with YO, they're going to kick me in the teeth. And if I decide to fade them, they're going to kick me in the teeth again. So I'm going to stay away from this one and keep my bankroll out of it. Can't bet on this next one. Probably going to be a suck fest for sure. Chicago State Cougars against the whole Seattle Sea Squawks. We don't need, not the Ski Squawks. They're what are they?
They are, the Hawks? I believe they're the Red Hawks,
right? The Red Hawks, yeah, the Red Hawks. That's right. We don't need any of that action. We got another Ivy League matchup here on tap. Cornell Big Red. If you don't bet on the Big Red, then fuck you. Also going up.
I haven't said that yet.
Dude, I think I've said it one time. It was like a long time ago. And then every time I bet on them, I try. There's just the problem is there's no good gifts of that scene in Ricky Bobby because it's a clip. It's an outtake is what it is. It's like the end. So there's no good gifts of it. So the only one it is, it's like real fucking pixelated, and he's just like it's the end of it, and he's holding just like the stupid.
I hate that, dude. I have so many of those where it's like and that one, I feel like that one should be more popular. I have so many like very, very, very specific scenes that I find like hilarious, and then I'm like, oh, there's got to be a gift.
There's got to be,
and there's just like absolutely nothing to be found. Yeah. Dude,
if you don't bet on the Big Red, then fuck you. But I don't think I can lay 10.5 with the boys today.
Columbia
so stay
sucks,
away.
Though.
Yeah, they do. The Lions are bad. The Lions are real bad. But no thanks. I'm not on the fade train. I'm not in the business of fading. I'm in the business of winning. Next game up, CLA against Northwestern. Northwestern State, that being. No, you know what? Saving the breath, I went back on my deathbed. Fuck that. UC Irvine, Cal State Bakersfield. Same scenario here with this one as in the previous. So let's continue on. Oh boy, partner, this one hurt my noodle. I can't lie to you. Oregon Dukes against the Washington State Cougs. The Cougs. What the hell's going on here, dude? Why are the Oregon Ducks a 2-point road puppy dog? Is this a setup for them? Is this a setup for the Cougs to take the 2.5? The Cougs! I don't know. Why can't I don't know. I can't get involved in the Pac-12. I already broke a rule today. I'm not doing it again.
I don't know that I want to get involved. I would be really interested because Washington State I see is 62% of bets, 61% of money. If it was flipped, 60% or higher on Oregon, I'd be all in, right? I mean,
why isn't it going up? Why isn't it going up, man? Why is it going up?
Well, I think Washington State's better than people realize, first of all. Oregon's been scuffling the last two. They just lost outright to Washington on the road at Washington, man, after losing to USC. I don't know, man. This Oregon team, I think this is like the West Coast version of Florida in a lot of cases, man, where it's just what the hell are you getting? And it hurt. I was like, what the fuck? This has got to be Washington State, right? But with the monetary on them, man, no thanks. No thanks.
I agree, man. We're staying out of the SWAC. We're gonna keep you out of the SWAC.
It's funny that it was hurting your brain because I am like as I'm talking about it, it's just like
it hurt. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad because it's like Oregon State. It's Oregon State or nothing, but that doesn't make no sense. They're not supposed to be dogs. Like what the hell? Bethune-Cookman against Florida A&M. Nah, I'm good. You got any opinions on the SWAC action? No, I'm good too. New Orleans and Nicholls State. Nope. We'll keep it burning here for a minute. We got some pointless games here. Always love to say it, because they got one of the best, my now favorite campus in all of NCAA Division I basketball. The Texas A&M Corpus Christi Islanders out in the middle of the fucking Gulf Coast, just planted out there. It's like they built an island and just stuck a university in the middle of it. Going up against the Incarnate Word Cardinals. Cardinals are dog shit, 6.5-point home dogs. I would say later don't play it with this one, but I ain't got no staunch opinions. I just like the school. They're not even playing there today, so fuck it. Next one up. Next one up. We let's see here. What do we got left? Let's get a little update, little reset of the room, as they like to say in the Twitter Spaces. We're at DePaul and UConn, so we'll come back. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 40, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 49 remain on the slate. So we've burned through. We're about a little over halfway through, so we'll burn through a good handful of these two, and then we'll save some room for some bullshit and whatever in between. How many more plays you got, dude?
Dude, I've got like a few that I'm like wanting. I didn't have a ton today. I've got a bunch that.
You just got leans. You just questioning.
I really do have leans. Yeah.
Because I only got one. So okay, I'll keep it burning, and we can save some time just for some bullshit, some side talk, some UFC, some everything in between. Sure. So I'll keep it burning through this. Let's see here. Okay. DePaul at UConn can't. How about we just throw recommendations? If we ain't got to play, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say DePaul at UConn, can't bet it. If I could, would take the 10 points with the Blue Demons.
I think I don't even have a recommendation on this one, man. I have not paid attention enough to DePaul at all, man. I think you're right. I guess I would say with you as well with DePaul for sure.
Okay, going a little bit longer than recommendations. But California against Arizona. I'm staying out of this one altogether.
Yeah, no thanks.
Okay. NAU Lumberjacks against the Idaho Vandals. If I'm going anywhere, I'm laying the 2 points with the home team Vandals. They've picked things up as of late.
I've got nothing. I was gonna. Did you see someone tweeted it? There was like dudes at the Idaho game right behind the like scorers table that were sporting the like softball championship plaque, and then they all took off their shirts. And I was like, "What the fuck?"
Electric
Good
factory,
for you
dude.
guys, I guess.
The Vandals are an electric factory. I'll tell you that for sure. They got a hell of a fan base. Not a whole lot goes on out there in Idaho, so when they got some national television coming to town, they got to get up and get on out and show out. Everybody, hey, everybody, show on, show out. Put on your best bib overalls, motherfuckers. We got the damn ESPN coming to town. Lord, I apologize for that right there. I got red on my neck too, so all y'all shut the hell up out there.
I don't know anything about Idaho other than potatoes. If I'm being totally in Boise, like I'm not even kidding, man. Like of all the states in our country, Idaho is the one that I might be least knowledgeable about.
I can't point to the son of a bitch on a map. I
could do that.
promise.
I could do that.
No, I ain't worth a dick when it comes to freaking states.
I think I've driven through it. I mean,
I don't know. I mean, if I find myself on a piece of land and, they make these nice things called GPSs nowadays, I'll just check what fucking state I'm in. Sure. I don't know. Boundaries and shit. Fuck all that. That is, everybody love everybody. Fuck the states. Portland State Hornets. Oh, I don't want to say this wrong. I think it's a Hornets. Come on, Vikings. Not at all. It's the Vikings. Oh. That's a helmet. That's a Viking helmet.
Sacramento State that we're thinking as far as the Hornets. Is that who the Hornets are?
Yes. Yep. Yeah. Portland State Vikings against the Ewu, who we figured out now why they suck this year because they lost those brothers who are now on Oklahoma. Eastern Washington Eagles. If I'm going anywhere, I'm saying nowhere at all. Stay away.
Yeah, stay away.
Fuck this game. Northeastern, against William and Mary, baby. This might be the best game on tap. Avoid this one with a 52-foot pole. Don't you put your bankroll near this sumbitch. Swaction matchup. Southern Jaguars against the Alabama A&M. I'm staying away altogether.
Yeah, so maybe some of these, goodness gracious, some of these more than a couple point dogs in that swag have some value, but yeah, stay away. You don't need to get involved.
For show, a little swaction block here. Grambling State at Alabama State. I'm staying away.
Yeah, those teams are really, really bad, man. That's a coin flip of just terrible teams.
Who's going to be the worst today? Arkansas Pine Bluff Lions against the Alcorn State Braves. I'm staying away.
What's that number?
11. 10.5. 11, yeah.
10.5. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Alcorn State, man. Or I don't know. Arkansas, Pine Bluff, and Mississippi Valley State are pretty damn similar, but they aren't my boys, and Alcorn State can take care of business, but I got nothing there.
Sure enough. Northern Colorado Bears against Montana State Bobcats. If I'm going anywhere, I'm scooping up the +6 with the no-co Bears, but I'm going to stay away from this one.
Yeah, same with me. I mean, hey, no co for sure, or nothing.
100%. Princeton Tigers against the Pennsylvania Quakers. If it ain't the Quakers, what the fuck are we doing? In my opinion, take the 2.5 with Pennsylvania, but there's a reason why I stayed away. They've burned me in this spot time and time again, but this could be the spot. Win one for the Gippers. Go Quake 'em, boys.
I think so. I would say Quakers or nothing.
Okay. ACC matchup. UNC Duke. I'm saying take the 11.5 with the UNC Tar Heels on the road.
Oh, don't do it to me, dude, because this was one of my severe leans. This is at Duke. This is Coach K's last home game, and I think this is crazy inflated because of that.
Same.
Do you have the cojones to fucking fade Coach K in his last game? But it's an 11.5 point spread. I don't have any true handicapping things other than I think that shit is inflated, man. And the place is going to be an absolute madhouse. I personally, so this is total not handicapping. This is all storyline type shit. I personally think the best send-off for Coach K in his last home game would be an unbelievable win in an all-time classic against UNC as opposed to a absolute blowout. Yeah. And the other thing, as far as legitimate thing, dude, they blew them out at UNC for sure in the first one. There's rarely ever 2 blowouts between these two teams in one season, man. Rarely ever. If there's one blowout, the next game is almost
save your breath.
It's almost
an
all-time classic. I want the Tar Heels.
Save your breath. Save your breath. It opened at 12.5. The some bitches down to 11. We're taking the Tar Heels.
I want them.
I love them. Plus 11. Take it. It's fine. It's not. It's not that.
Got a nice little promo on this game, dude. As far as $25+ wager, as long as it doesn't exceed minus 200 odds, and you get $1 back for every 3-pointer made in this game.
Say less. UNC plus 11.
UNC Tar Heels, dude.
Say less. Say less. UNC plus 11. We're all about it. There's another ad. It's in there, boys and girls.
Thank you. I was so happy. I was either expecting you to say "stay the fuck away" or Duke or something. And thank you.
No, I'm all about that. I think that's some Bush League bullshit. With that being the last one.
Tickets are like $8,000 for fuck's sake, dude. Give me a break.
Give me a break for sure. And watch it just be the letdown, all letdowns, and all. Just the classic Duke fans crying, bitching, and moaning all over UNC Twitter all day. Oh, they just murders them on their home hardwood. That would be glorious. You know, that was a broad stroke. And again, Lord, I apologize for that right there. A big broad stroke right there. A lot of Duke alumnus that I like in my network. Enjoyable human beings. But fuck the Duke Blue Devils and fuck Duke in general. Broad strokes. Iowa State. For different folks. Iowa State Cyclones against the Baylor Bears. Baylor laying 12.5 on their home hardwood. Anything from you, dude?
I'm losing this one. I had a lean as far as I'm staying away. I was leaning towards Iowa State. It feels like too many points, but you know how I feel about it.
Yeah, you leaning towards Iowa State. Get the fuck out of town. We're going to the next matchup. Vanderbilt Commodores against the Ole Miss. Ole Miss Rebels. Yeah, pretty much the same exact fucking situation here. Vandy shitting the bed against the Gators in the exact pick'em spot at the beginning of the week on their home hardwood. Now they go to Ole Miss, where Ole Miss has been decent of all decent, if they've been decent anywhere. But I'm not interested in getting involved there. So
no,
keep me out of it.
For me.
Arkansas State, Georgia State, the Sun Belt Conference Tournament. I'm saying take it. Take the 4 points with Arkansas State plus 4, or stay away altogether.
I think I'm with you, man. Quarterfinal in that one for sure.
Mercer Bears, Furman Paladins, neutral site, conference game. Why am I blanking? Come on. SoCon. Here we go. Yep. Got to flip through the Rolodex. A lot of words I got to use on a day-to-day basis here, folks. I apologize. Sometimes I will forget. I'm saying take the 7. Scoop up the 7 points with the Mercer Bears if you're going to go anywhere, but stay away from this one.
I think so. These dogs have like 5 to 7 points in these tournament games. Have been real scrappy, dude. But I'm gonna stay away for sure.
Profit to bow, boy. Mount St. Mary's Mountaineers against the Bryant Bulldogs. This is the NEC tournament, Northeastern Conference. I say lay the 6.5 with the Bulldog. Fuck. No.
I think
stay
so.
away.
Stay away. Stay away. But I think so. That would be my rec.
Yeah, stay away from this one. Bellarmine Knights against the Liberty Flames. Flames laying 8. This is the... What conference is this?
I believe that's A-Sun. Yeah, A-Sun.
Oh, yeah, it is the A-Sun. That is right. Excuse me. Where's my Dolphins? How's my Dolphins doing? Down to 7. Okay. Maybe take Bellarmine. Who knows? Maybe another dog spot. How's my Dolphins doing?
I didn't see him on the slate. They might have lost, dude.
Oh, man. Bummer.
Maybe not. Let me double check.
Maybe they're just sitting in a weird spot waiting for a team to win.
No.
They're hanging out.
We got them at 6 o'clock, dude. We got them at 6
o'clock. Woo! Okay, I didn't see him. All right, let's go.
Love it.
All right, neutral court, another game. This is the MVC tournament. Drake Bulldogs against the Missouri State Bears. I say take the Bulldogs plus 1.5.
I don't have staunch opinions, but I'll go the other side. I like Mo State this year, dude.
I do too.
Spot.
I've liked Mo State all the time. I just think this I would like them to be 3.5 here.
Yeah,
2.5 or 3. 3.5.
Yeah.
3.5 would sell the fuck out of me, but
right.
Yeah, stay away. Your boys, Mississippi Valley State Delta Devils against the Jackson State. Son of a bitch, I never get to say the Jackson State Tigers. That's right. Shout out Coach Prime. Wow, same exact spread that you cashed on Thursday. Mississippi Valley State plus 13.5, my friend. What say you?
Dude, what do you mean, what say me? Give me a break, dude. Give me the Delta Devils again, dude. I really think this is too many points, man. In full seriousness, man. they're hell bent on getting one of these wins, dude, and it ain't coming, but it's at least helping them cover these damn spreads. So I don't have anything else other than that, and I didn't lock it in yet, but I am interested in the Delta Devils again, dude.
Tigers 3-8 against the number last 11 is a favorite. 1-4 ATS last 5 home games. 1-5 ATS last 6 Saturday games. Mississippi Valley State 6-2 against the number last 8 is a dog. 6-2 ATS last 8 overall. 6-1 ATS last 7 versus a team with a losing straight up record, and 6-1 ATS last 7 games following a straight up loss. Do we add the Delta Devils to this fucking little thing we got going on here?
That's a lot of pressure on the boys and myself, I feel like. But you tell me, dude. I like them. I like them a lot.
Time's this freaking game at?
5:30.
5:30. Oh, shit. I'm way fucking behind here.
I saw 12.5 down to 12.5 in a couple spots, dude.
Well, what they got it on FanDuel Sportsbook for?
What's that?
They ain't got it on FanDuel.
No.
They just got 5, 5, 6. They just skip over 5:30.
I don't know.
They just skip right. Why. Well, maybe that's destiny. We just leave it alone.
Huh. Okay. Hey, that's fair.
Sure enough. Okay, my friends, we have. Hold on, one more. UC Riverside, Long Beach State. If I'm going anywhere, you know me and my beach, brah. 2-3. Shaka, bro. Yeah, they call me Beach Cowboy.
Was that intentional or is that?
No, not at all. I just say, you know me and my beach, bro. See, hey, shout out, seriously, Brian Kelly. I just heard that song yesterday. I've been singing the fucking shit out of it. Beach Cowboy. You want to talk about a heater? Yippee-yo-ki-yay, it's your boy BK going John Wayne on these waves. Yeah, they call me Beach Cowboy. I'm telling you, it's a fucking banger. It'll have you absolutely vibing your... Why didn't I think of that? I've been vibing to a song called Beach Cowboy all day. Am I going to have to become the mid-major cowboy all of a sudden? Yeehaw! We going to the beach, baby! I'm the Beach Cowboy! Dude, I'm with it. I love the tune.
Dude, I like him.
10-3 straight up, 8-3 against the number of the beach this year, man. I am a huge, you know me in the beach. Is that
home
weird.
Game?
Yeah, that is a home game for them. Okay. Yeah, it is. It is the Big West. It's not the tournament yet. And I'm a little pissed off here because they ain't got it on FanDuel once again. This is some bullshit. What is FanDuel doing here?
6?
Yeah, it's 6 o'clock. So I'm gonna write this bad boy down for sure because I really like Long Beach State there. That Long Beach State minus the 2.5. Okay. For sure. But I don't know why they're not. Man, that pisses me off. Why are they not?
I don't know.
They're missing a lot of games. Like, I don't get it. I really don't get why we're missing so many games here, FanDuel. Like, what we got going on here, boys? I mean, that sucker is nowhere to be found. Well, hell. All right. We keep it moving. We keep it grooving then, in that case. But, yeah, I really like Long Beach State minus the 2.5. Cool. Shit. I really wanted to fucking add that. Doggone. Okay. Next game up. The Brown Bears against the Yale Bulldogs. Take the 6 with the Brown Bears or stay away.
Yeah, I think I'm with you on that one.
Okie doke. Tarleton State, the Public Darlings against the Alabama. Nope. Abilene Christian. Scratch 'em Cats. Wildcats. Lay the 9.5 with the Cats or stay away.
Yeah, they're more profitable, man. I would say so.
Love it. Oh. George Tan. Hoyas. Xavier Musketeers. Lay the don't keep your bankroll up. Go away.
Georgetown slides in these back doors in the most disgusting way, and I almost expect it today, but you're crazy if you think I'm back in Georgetown.
Stay away from this matchup for sure. My boys, Jacksonville Dolphins against the Jacksonville State Gamecocks.
+6.
I can't believe they don't have this line open. This is some bullshit. This is some bullshit because I would take the +6. No, dude, I glossed right over it. When I was capping on fucking FanDuel this morning, and they fucked me out of a couple of lines because these would have been. I firmly believe Long Beach State minus 2.5 and Jacksonville +6 would have been two of my best bets, guy.
The damn ace on semis, dude. We got to put them on the side, right? +6.
There is no on the side. You gotta take that, dude. You got it. So. You gotta take that. Yeah, that. Yep, that one. Yep, that one. That's 150%. 150%. Let me look at this real quick. No bad trends for Jacksonville State, but I mean it is the tournament, so I'm not really worried about it being a road dog spot. Jacksonville 28-1 ATS last 29 Saturday games. Not opposed to that one. I'm also not opposed at all to Long Beach State. 4-1 ATS last 5 is a home favorite. 6-1 ATS last 7 is a favorite in general. 7-1 ATS last 8 home games overall. 16-5 ATS last 21 following a straight up win. Riverside 2-6 ATS their last 8 following an ATS win. 6-14 ATS their last 20 following a straight up win. So it seems like a letdown spot here for UC Riverside at this number. So I like Long Beach State minus the 2.5 and Jacksonville plus 6 if you want to add it.
I'm with it, man. Jacksonville State, 5 straight wins and covers, man. I think they're overvalued because of that, and I think people are going to be there might be just people riding that train.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know why. This is very puzzling to me, though, why we'll put them on the ads, because I really want to lock those in, but it's very, very, very puzzling to me as to why.
Oh, yeah. Never mind. One of them's Jacksonville, Alabama. One of them's Jacksonville, Florida. Right. Yeah. Never mind. Not a rivalry like that.
You know what I mean?
I was like, oh, 2 Jacksonville teams. And I was like, oh, yeah. Wait, no, yeah.
Okay, let me make sure I got everything on here. Oh, yeah, I can't add any of that shit because we don't. We're doing Texas. Are we doing Texas too? Texas plus the 6?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah? Okay. I like that as well. I like that as well for sure. Let me add that on there too. Texas plus 6. Yeehaw, cowpoke. All right, that's on there as well. All right, let's wrap up here. We got a few more remaining. We got Nebraska, Omaha, South Dakota State. I say stay away altogether.
Yeah.
Oregon State at Washington. Stay away altogether. Yeah, I'm good on that one. Dixie State at Grand Canyon. Another one. Stay away altogether. Stephen F. Austin, UTRGV. The University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley, Vaqueros, just because I like to say it, but we're staying away.
No.
McNeese State against Houston Baptist. No, thanks. I'm good on that one. Southern Utah against Weber State. No, thanks. I mean, this 7 o'clock slate is disgusting.
At the end of the night.
Yeah, like this is kind of bullshit, man. LIU against Wagner. No, thanks. Moorhead State against Murray State. It's always good to shoot for Moorhead, but, man, I'm good on this one.
That's the one championship game of the day. I don't have any play on it. That's the one
Moorhead,
championship there.
Moorhead State getting 7 points. That's for a championship game. That's very interesting. Maybe think about taking Moorhead plus the 7, but I'm going to stay away from that one.
Yeah.
UNC Greensboro against Samford. Lay the 2 with UNCG, but I say stay away.
Yeah, I'm staying away. It looks like it's down to 1.5.
Okay.
Couple spots. Down to 1. Actually, down to 1 in a couple spots. Still on 2 in a couple of spots.
Then I would definitely say stay away. Fun Belt matchup, Georgia Southern, Appalachian State. I'm good on that one. I'm guessing that you would be too.
Right.
Boise State Broncos, Colorado State Rams. I think Colorado State is overvalued in this spot, but I've cast enough tickets on both these two teams over the course of the last few weeks that I just don't want to fade either one and get caught up. So staying away from this one, best bet for me as well. Mid-Tippy-Tate, I about said the Delta Devils. Mid-Tippy-Tate Bulldogs against the Texas A&M Aggies. Had to be there if you weren't there, or Aggies. I say later don't play with the Aggies. Yeah, later don't play it. That's the only spot they've been good is their home hardwood. Later don't play with the Aggies.
Mississippi State's been brutal on the road, man, and I'm staying away for sure. But yeah, Texas A&M or nothing.
Big time. Prairie View A&M Panthers against the Texas Southern Tigers. Nope, I'm good. You're the swaction, man. You got anything?
Maybe take the dog or nothing. I don't know. That's what I would say.
I'm good. UC Davis, Cal State Fullerton. I would say take the 4.5 with UC Davis, 4.5 point road dog here in the Big West. Not the conference tournament yet, so I think they got some good value there, plus 4.5. But I am going to stay away. Up comes my last play of the day, partner.
Oh boy, oh boy.
The last play of the day from your boy. Going to matchup between the Marquette Golden Eagles and the St. John's Red Storm. Should have said that the other way because this game is up there in Wisconsin, somewhere over in that direction, I think. But we're taking the Red Storm +4, my friends. And in a matchup like this in the Big East, if like Creighton was the +4 dog, I'd be looking at a similar spot. In these Big East matchups at the end of the season here, I'm really, really loving the underdogs in this spot in what I think are really two evenly matched teams and should come right down to the wire. The line movement again is what jumped off the screen at me, my friends, or lack thereof. It opened up at 4, and it is held firm at 4, frozen on the dot. Well, except on DraftKings, up to 4.5. But I've told you how many sharps are using that book to hammer in their plays here today. And that is all in spite of Marquette getting 61% of bets and 51% of money. Might even ticked up a little bit more since then, but this line's not moving up. I would like to see it 5, 5.5, somewhere in there, not moving to 4.5 on DraftKings Sportsbook. I'm simply not buying it because Marquette is 2-4 straight up, 0-6 against the number in their last 6 games overall. Now they're a 4-point favorite. I love Shaka. You know, buddy, if anybody beats the Shaka Smart drum, it's this guy right here. But there is no reason to put your money on him today. 12-3 straight up, but 7-8 against the number on their home hardwood. So that 7-8 against the number is what kept me away entirely and made me start to look at St. John's. But one final closing point here for Marquette. They're tied for 6th with Seton Hall in the Big East. 10-8 straight up, 10-7-1 ATS. This game has a little bit of meaning for them, but if Seton Hall loses that game, which I think they do against Creighton that we talked about, I would lean Creighton if anything. If they lose that game, then St. John's could potentially really have a spot to get some good seeding in the Big East tournament if they end up winning this game. But don't get carried away. Don't put the cart in front of the horse. I will take all the points the books are willing to give because St. John's 7th place in the Big East Conference right now. That's why I mentioned it. They're 8-10 straight up, 11-7-1 ATS in conference play. They're also 3-3 straight up, 4-2 ATS their last 6 games overall, and they are clearly the hotter team here. You're giving me the points with them. I'm going to take it all day long. They have been undervalued on the road all season, 4-6 straight up, but 7-3 against the number. Obviously, evidence right there, smack you in the face of that undervaluation. I think St. John's, honestly, again, I think they win this. It's just where everything is pointing to me. It really just how I've been betting the conferences and coming right down to the wire at the end. And I don't know. Everything just really feels like it's lining up them winning this one. But as I always say, I will gladly take all the points the books are willing to give me with the Red Storm. But for my final best bet of the day, when everyone zigs, I zag. But if you don't believe me, believe the trends. St. John's, 5-1 ATS, last 6 following an ATS win. St. John's, 5-0 ATS, last 5 as a dog. 5-1 ATS, last 6 as are on the road. Combine the last 2, 4-1 ATS, last 5 as a road dog. Marquette, 0-5 ATS, last 5 following an ATS loss. So when they scoofle, boy, do they get to scoofling. 8-21. How's this for a sample size, partner? Against the number, their last 29 as a favorite. 4-12 ATS, their last 16 as a home favorite. 4-14 ATS, their last 18 Saturday games. And 0-5-1. Here's your cherry on top of the cake, partner. Against the number, their last 6 versus a Big East opponent. Not to mention, St. John's is 14-5 against the number the last 19 meetings, and 5-2 to slim it down ATS the last 7 meetings. Give me all of the Red Storm +3. This is another frozen line that's on some bullshit for the Big East Eliminator, and my final best bet of the day.
You son of a bitch, dude. You got
Come
me
on.
interested.
Come on, baby.
Dude, what the hell happened to Marquette?
The water's fine.
We haven't talked about it in a long ass time. What the hell happened to them? They haven't had a meaningful win in a month, man.
Exactly.
And you said 2-4 last 6. It's Butler and Georgetown, dude.
Exactly.
Exactly. You'd be so interested.
Exactly.
Dude.
I know. I couldn't believe it. And I sat there and I looked at it and I could have gone down all those rabbit holes too. And I was like, man, this is too good to be true for Marquette. This is not a bounce back spot. And it's one of these standalone games at 8 o'clock. So
They've played themselves out of the tournament, dude. I didn't realize, dude.
Yeah, they literally have. They literally have. They literally have. And St. John's has a glimmer of hope, if nothing else. So there you go. I got nothing else today, so we'll steam on through the rest of these matchups. Only a few remain. Utah Valley Wolverines, New Mexico State Aggies. I'd say take the 8 with the Wolverines if you're doing anything, but I'm staying away.
Yeah, same here.
Sacramento State. Hey, here's the Hornets. Sacramento State Hornets against the Montana Grizzlies. Anything from you in this matchup, partner?
No, sir. Doesn't that -9 feel a little too good to be true for the old Grizzlies there? I'm not taking Sacramento State, but maybe take the points. I don't know.
I would say grab the 9, +9 with the Hornets if you're doing anything, but I'm staying away. Denver against North Dakota State. This is this OVC or is this Horizon? Summit League. Oh, yeah. Boy, nasty. Forget that. I don't even want to waste breath on it. No good. Yeah. Let's see here. Colorado Beefaloes at the Utah Utes. I was going to say lay the 2 with the Utes, if anything, because it looks like Colorado is a pretty severe public puppy dog. What say you, Porter?
So it looks like 64% of bets on Colorado, 72% money on Utah, though. I'm out on this one, man. I am so far out on this one. These teams have been so damn weird. So weird.
Same. I'm not going to break the Pac-12 rule, but I think I would take the 2 points with Colorado, if so, because that feels a lot more like monetary liability than a sharp side on the Utes. But I'm going to stay away from that one. Next one up, another Pac-12. Not, again, hell no list for your boy. And I'm not breaking the Pac-12 rule. USC against UCLA. UCLA laying the 7.5 on their home hardwood. I'm staying away altogether. I got no opinion.
What if a certain someone that we respect extremely highly had a free pick on the USC Trojans?
Whoa.
An extremely
I know exactly who you're talking about. I know exactly who you're talking about. Yeah, I know where you're going.
Damn free pick line, dude. He's got the USC Trojans on that free pick line, dude.
I'm not doubting the sumbitch. I love him. Shout out Uncle Joey. We're taking the Trojans plus 7. We're riding him. We're riding. You son of a bitch, I'm in.
They just got smacked by Arizona. UCLA's good, but they're not burning down the Pac-12, dude. I'm interested in USC.
I'm with it. It's
heavily,
plus 8 on FanDuel. They need to open up this freaking Long Beach and Jacksonville so I can fucking hammer all these in and bankrupt these sons of bitches. Okay, yeah, dude. I like that a lot. Holy smokes. Okay. Yeah. Well, shit then. We are in business, dude. Sometimes I tell you what, like. Okay, location verified. I had to click through 15 different screens just to, Jiminy Christmas.
New
just
people
trying to
in
make
Illinois
a bet.
I'm wondering if, like, maybe it's nonsense. Maybe it's, I mean, a lot of new people joining in Illinois. That might be fucking them up a little. I don't know.
Well, that wouldn't be the biggest shocker on the planet here. No. You know, FanDuel fucking up on a Saturday morning. How about that?
I still didn't get any extra little help after that.
Oh, yeah. How about that bullshit? Oh, it'll be resumed in about an hour. 3 hours later, no mention of it. No, hey, we're back online now. I just love how they just, like, customer service to a T. But they just, whatever. We're going to keep throwing our money at them. Fuck it. They didn't even say, like, hey, everything's up. Everything's good to go. Like, they just kept tweeting their bullshit fucking memes. The shit they do. It's like, okay, you guys are cute. Right. Cute. While everybody's just dropping that fucking page at him, just like, oh, this seems like an hour. You're a dumbass. You're a piece of shit. Like, oh. Anyways. UC San Diego against Cal Poly. I'm good. No opinions there. 9 o'clock game against Hawaii and CSU Northridge. I'm good on that one too. I see no reason to get involved there. San Diego State.
For me.
No. The tournament techs, -3.5 against the Nevada Wolfpack. Looks like the Wolfpack generating a lot of monetary liability being a home dog, and I think that's what that really feels like to me. Is that kind of what it's still looking like?
58% of bets, 76% of money on Nevada. Yeah.
Yeah. So I say take the tournament techs or nothing there, my man. I like the tournament techs a lot.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a set aside or not, but I'm interested, man. I like
them a lot, especially well, fuck if it's. So here's the thing. Let me walk you through some frozen line movement again.
Sure.
I mean,
well,
easy
the other
money.
part is we've got another case where we got on this certain app that we use 4 people on Nevada, nobody at all on San Diego State over there.
Give me San Diego State, dude. Give me San Diego State. There's one reason the line opened.
Money line on the side, or you love the 4?
I mean, I really love the 4. Like, don't you think with them getting 58% of bets and 76% of money, this bad boy should be dropping?
Yeah, I'm with you.
All right. Well, I like the -4. We'll talk about it. I'll get all the ads updated here in a minute. 2 more games remain. Brigham Young at San Francisco. This is the WCC conference tournament. The Dons are a 2-point favorite in this matchup. Very intriguing. I would say lay the 2.5 with the Dons, if nothing, just because everybody's going to be running to BYU as a 2-point dog.
Yeah, it looks like 75% of bets on San Francisco, 53% of money on BYU. I like the Dons, dude. I don't know. I kind of glossed over this one. This is the quarterfinals in that tournament, dude. This should be a hell of a game, dude.
Yeah, and then the Mountain West nightcap, UNLV against UNM, the Lobos against the Rebels. I'm passing on this one.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Too good to be true, I feel like, for UNLV, right? I mean, the Lobos. I don't know. I'm staying out though.
Yeah, I think so. I think we oughta. Oh,
look at this.
What's up?
Go ahead. No, that was the last one here.
Oh yeah, this was it. That was it. So let's see here.
Oh, I see one more on my side.
What do you see?
11:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. The old Portland Pilots in Santa Clara.
No, I'm not saying it.
No,
I think they canceled that one. I did see it
on Action and on ESPN.
Yeah, I think they canceled it. I'm pretty sure.
Tournament game, quarterfinal.
I don't know. Not showing up. Either way, I got no opinion on it.
Okay.
Care less. Portland Pilots, Santa Clara Broncos, Portland Pilots, I guess, if we're going. I don't even know what the line is, so yeah. There you go.
Okay. 9 points.
Okay, yeah. Portland Pilots +9, if nothing. I have no idea. So yeah, that does it. That's everything. Leans. Did you have a lean on that one? Did you have opinions? Or?
No, I was just weird to see the Portland Pilots playing at 11:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, dude. Usually not that late. That's Hawaii
100%. Time. Yeah, 100%. I was wondering why Hawaii wasn't in that spot. But as far as leans go, let's see. So we're doing Tennessee's now down to -6. Like, is that a setup?
I don't think so, dude. I don't know if you. I already locked that in as just a straight bet. I locked it.
Yeah, I did too. Okay, so 10 -6. Texas plus the 6. North Carolina plus 11.5. USC plus 8. Let me add that son of a gun in there. USC plus 8. Oh, shit. That's the wrong key. That doesn't do what I wanted it to do. Okay, we need this over yonder. Wow, this is just quickly going from bad to worse on this side of the screen. Then the San Diego State Tournament Tex -4, huh?
I'm with it if you are.
100% I'm with it. Are you kidding me? Let's see. SDSU -4. Okay, save. Banner. Bingo! We are good to go. Okay, I'm gonna, let's see. Man, I really, because I'm locking all these in straight, but I think we sweep this fucking shit, and I really want to add Long Beach State and Jacksonville. Like, I really do,
dude.
Yeah,
that's right.
So bad, and it's just not on here, but maybe I'll have an opportunity to add it later. I don't want to miss the boat on not fucking be able to get this good Tennessee line, so fuck it. I'm just gonna lock this son of a gun in. Just gonna lock the son of a gun in, boys. Yeehaw! All right, there we go. Let's do that. Let's do this. 250. Yep. Bango, and locked. Consider it locked, kids. Sweet. We got them all in there. They're all in the ticker. Everything is good to go. Okay. Well, the other glaring elephant in the room, now that we're done with college basketball, we can just gloss over it real quick. You can see it on my Twitter page. Though, is the UFC. We got Covington versus Masvidal, UFC 272 tonight, boys and girls. It's about to get wild. One piece of advice I just want to give, because I don't want to give anything away. Go read my fucking blog. Yeah. I put a lot of work into that. Or don't. I can't tell you what to do. Whatever. I don't put a lot of work into it. Whatever. Either way, one bit of advice that I can tell you guys is be very, 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 very conscious of this line. Think about, and I wrote about it, think about the public perception of Colby Covington, Colby Chaos Covington, and think about the public perception of Jorge Street Jesus Masvidal. Who's the easier guy to bet on without looking at any odds?
As far as
no odds, no nothing. Who's the easier guy to bet on? Who's the more likable guy? Who's the more fucking
easy?
So with that in mind, now let me tell you the odds. He's a fucking plus 300 underdog. Mm-hmm. You think everybody and their fucking brothers are going to be running to hammer that fucking ticket in? And I'm not going to say that Covington is going to knock him the fuck out like Usman did. I'm not going to tell you it's not going to be a 25-minute war. But what I will tell you is if it is a 25-minute war, that's all Colby Covington. That's what he does. I'm not saying Jorge doesn't have a good tank whatsoever. He obviously looks really, really shredded. He looks very, very good compared to the last cut down to 155. 170. I will tell you that. This cut seemed to treat him much, much better. But there is a reason that he is a heavy dog. And in those spots, this is not NFL, this is not college basketball, because a lot of motherfuckers are going to be looking to get involved in this today, especially with the names involved. This is not a sprinky-dinky, oh, we're going to get this to the pay window. I promise you, it is not that type of situation. I would be willing to put the mortgage on Colby Covington. I will tell you that. I'm not saying that. I don't even have a play on Colby Covington. I don't even have a play in this fight, for fuck's sakes. I'm just telling you, because of what I've seen everybody already wake up and start doing within, I've been up since 4:45 Central Time. So we'll put 5 hours under the belt here today, and I've seen so many people already talking about smashing in Masvidal. So something to think about. I don't know. I rest my case, Your Honor. Just something to think about.
Dude, you did not say a single lie in there, man. I love Masvidal, dude, but like, I mean, I know people see Colby Covington continuing to lose to Usman, but that's the only person that challenges it. No, yeah, it's the only person that's challenged Usman, and it's Usman, then Covington, and then it's from what I see as an average fan, a nice big drop off, dude. Is Masvidal's only chance to knock his ass out? Is that his essentially only chance?
Yeah, because if it turns into a wrestling match, it's over. That's fucking over with. That's all Colby.
I'm with you, dude.
But honestly, bro, Colby has spent 50 minutes in the cage with Usman, and what you got?
So I think you responded to it, quoted, what was the face-off last night where Masvidal was like something about the cortisone shot in his knee? Is that anything at all? Is that anything, or is that nonsense?
I mean, it's gotta be something, bro, because when motherfuckers are talking about shit like that,
is that the only thing leaving you doubt?
That's behind the scenes athlete talk, is what that is. That's like, because you saw Colby's face change when he started talking about that, and you got to be really tapped into like notice how Colby changed like that, because he did notice it, and he was like, because if it was like just some regular old bullshit shit talk, like cool,
you got old knees or something,
you're a piece of shit, like bro, like. That means somebody in his camp is talking and somebody else is talking, and now ATT's talking, and they found out that he might have a fucking knee injury to have to. It's cortisol is what it is, actually, not cortisone.
Oh, did I say?
I think
okay.
no. I think Joe Gravel typed out cortisone. I'm pretty sure it's or maybe it's Toradol and cortisone. Maybe it's cortisone and Toradol. So cortisone. So
anyways.
Cortisone's right. So I'm the jackass. I was combining cortisone and Toradol. Toradol is what they do in the NFL. They got fucking lines out the damn doc's office for fucking Toradol every game. But man, if that's the deal, if that's the real deal, Holyfield, then that's something to definitely think about. And then you gotta think the evolution of calf kicks and leg kicks in this game.
I was about to ask, like, because has Masvidal like a decent track record of being able to do that?
He's got a good. I mean, he's obviously not he's a boxer first, but I mean he's got a decent back kick. Yeah. Decent couple of leg kicks. He can definitely get him moving if he needs to, for sure. So, it might be a game plan. Maybe that's just to fuck with Colby's head to get him thinking about that. Because the fight game is all mental. Like you get locked in that cage, and like it's in a hinkling in Colby's head at all. Like, oh shit, I got to be worried about this knee because he knows about this fucking knee. Maybe Jorge doesn't even know about any fucking knee at all. He just was maybe fucking thinking like, yo, I know about your bad knee. I'm gonna talk shit about it just to see if I can get a reaction and get you off your fucking game, which he did. Right. And who knows? He's thinking about that knee. Jorge throws a feint, causes him to do something, throws his hands down. Think. It only takes one, bub. It's a button. It's called the button, and they touch it, and they go night-night. You don't need power when it comes to the button, my friend. One spot, two spot. You aim, you connect, you go sleepy sleep. I can assure you of that, my friend. So, I digress. I think it's going to be fucking sick. I think it's going to be sick.
You think it's going the distance, though? Going to your head?
Yeah. 25 minutes for sure. Co-main, RDA, Moicano's going to be sick. Got to play out of that matchup. Return of Thug Nasty, baby. Hey, Venom, get them camo shorts ready, son. Can't wait for that. That's going to be an electric scrap.
Bryce Mitchell, right?
Yeah, Bryce Mitchell and Edson Barbosa. That's going to be sick as shit. I guess I got to play out of that matchup too. I mean, this is a loaded card. 13 fights, early prelims, four on there, 4 on the prelims, and then 5 on the main card. So it is a loaded affair. Nothing but fireworks. Stop by the UFC blog. I got it pinned on top of my profile at Colt TTL Sports. You see it right there. Sweet. Anything out of that, dude? Outside of that, dude, we got about 6 minutes here before we put the cherry on top of the old 2-hour Cup of Joe on Campus tap. Anything else we got?
I guess as sticking there one last second, if you have it play on your blog, I'll go check it out there. Anything on the big mouth fight, Kevin Holland, or is that
No, Staunch Opinions wrote about it, but he's like minus 365 favorite. I think that's the right.
I just saw over here on I'm sure it's crazy across the market on DraftKings. I'm looking at right now, he's minus 410.
So yeah, I mean, when I wrote that son of a bitch about him on Thursday night, it was minus 360. So that means it's honoring sharp money coming in on him.
Yeah.
So
is my memory fucking me up? I thought Alex Oliveira was kind of a fucking sneaky, scary ass dude.
Cowboy, he is. He's just getting towards the end of his career. Okay. I wrote about it. It's kind of that gatekeeper fight I always talk about. It's pretty much what it is, and it's like Kevin Holland is 2-2-1. In his last 5, with the most recent 3 being 0-2-1, and the last one being a fucking no contest against Kyle Daukaus. So that in and of itself led me to believe like, oh yeah, he's gonna bounce back in a big way. I just don't know how he's gonna bounce back, because I think Cowboy tries to get this to the ground, but he could be stupid too, trying to stand and swing and bang with Kevin, which he shouldn't do at all, and he'll get caught, and this could be over in the first round. So. I like Kevin Holland, but obviously I'm not going to tell you to eat minus 410 chalk for fuck's sakes.
Right.
I told you yesterday I don't like to get into props often, but I got into the props, man. I got 3 props today, so all of them are from the early prelims and prelims. 2 on the early prelims and 1 on the prelims. So I'm all about it today.
Okay, I hear you. I'm just looking through to see if there was anything else I was curious about. Excuse me. Obviously, I'm gonna check out the blog. Never mind. I was going to say Nurmagomedov minus 900. Is that like
wrote about that against Brian Kelleher? Yeah, very interesting for sure. But I'm not going to fade Kelleher for sure.
Because sometimes I guess I'm kind of mainly asking because sometimes I like to do like if I can get some heavy favorites that whether it's by your advice or my own, like just certain that they win and I could get it over to plus money like a 3-legger, then I try to. But I was checking it out there. Covington, Holland, and Nurmagomedov is still like minus 127, which I don't.
I gotta play on one of them Russian fellas.
I'll stop asking, dude. I'm ready. I'm excited to read.
It's and I got some pretty. I slimmed up the breakdowns this week, but there's still the breakdowns in there too. So like there's plenty, and every one of them I'm pretty sure I dished out at least a lean for. If not, like, hey, this is where I would be playing, but I just think I've dished out enough fucking value already. I don't want to get overzealous here because I got. Let me just fucking tell you, plus 160 ticket, plus 210 ticket, plus 240 ticket. And plus 320 ticket are my 4 today, my friend. So we're shooting for the moon, too busy gazing at stars, if you will. All right, so stick around, stop by, whatever you got to do, read it. You can find it on my Twitter page or talkingline.com/Colt-blogs, and also Riley's, same thing /Riley's-blogs, or is it /RMags-blogs? Yeah, not Riley's. Okay.
Speaking of though, my man Keith Mitchell falling off the face of the earth, dude. If I get one of them, that's obviously I'm trying to get both of them to the damn window. One of them gets me profitable. Mark Leishman's hanging on that top 20 edge right there. He just needs a nice couple days, and he's in. Keith Mitchell falling off the face of the earth though, not looking good for him.
Hey, if anybody can attest to that, it's me. I just gave out 4 plays, all at huge plus money. We won one of them sons of bitches and we're in the green. Like,
my man was hot, dude. My man was hot. Now he's crashing back to earth.
What you're saying? Let's see. Anything late breaking in the noggin I missed? Didn't think about. 2 minutes before we don't see you for the rest of the weekend until Monday. Might do some additional side content. I don't know. You might see me again. Who knows? I don't see anything here. Anything else you got, dude?
No, nothing worth talking about. I was just kind of laughing. Lakers on primetime television again tonight. Warriors-Lakers at 7:30 on ABC.
We definitely
only a 6-point spread. You taking the Lakers, dude? You taking the Lakers?
No.
Maybe. I don't know.
No,
yeah,
not a chance.
I haven't looked at it at all.
Not a chance. I was trying to see if we knew anybody had some birthdays here today. Nobody fresh off the top of the dome that would be a fan of the TTL pod. If you are, I do certainly apologize, but just looking through, I do not see anybody.
The old Blackhawks getting an ABC treatment, dude. I don't know why the old ABC decides to go with a mediocre to bad hockey game as opposed to some good college action. But hey, our Blackhawks are on ABC, dude.
There you go. There you have it. Hawks on ABC. Yeah, there you go. There you have it. That sure seems like an episode of Cup of Joe on campus, if I do say so myself, my friend. So why don't we go ahead, get on up, and get on out. Ladies and gentlemen, degenerates and gamblers, college basketball fans, TTL faithful, anybody I missed out, far and wide. For myself and Mags, as per usual, thank you so much for choosing to stop by episode number 16 of the Cup of Joe on Campus podcast, and every single piece of content that you decide to do so, that me and this good guy over here decide to pump out. We appreciate the hell out of you for all of your likes, your shares, your comments, your retweets, your views, your subscriptions, anything that I'm leaving out that you guys do for us, sharing your time with us every single time we go live or anything in between. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We appreciate the hell out of you guys for sure. Spread some kindness today. Spread some love today. Even though you might be spending some money on bets, that shit is completely free. So go ahead and spread some of that around the town. And outside of that, we hope you have a spectacular rest of your Saturday, unless you have any other plans. A TERRIFIC. Shout out the legendary Ed Foreman. Rest of your weekend filled with nothing but ticket cashing and trips to the pay window. Make sure you get all of the bets in the ticker locked in. That will run through the rest of the show until the outro is complete. So you can say with us at the end of every single piece of damn content we do, let's cash some tickets.